Welcome back to the channel. Sprinkle, sprinkle, everyone. So, thank y'all for being here. I see a few of you already in the live comments. How are y'all today? Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, today we're going to be discussing don't date poverty mindsets. Now, a lot of you ladies have not been educated on what poverty mindset exactly is. Okay. Poverty mindset is literally when people are okay with staying broke or poor, when people are making excuses about why they can't do better, people who make excuses about why you don't need to want more in life than what you already have. So when you start talking to guys or anybody for that matter, and they are satisfied with their low level of income, not prepared for the future. And if they were to lose their current state of income, which is probably only one stream, they would literally be homeless. Stay away from people like this at any age. Okay. Poverty mindset is literally a disease. It's a mental disease that has been programmed into so many people that they accept it as normal. So this is why I do what I do. This is why I teach ladies to only go for guys that have money, because you don't want to continuously repeat a poverty cycle, or you don't want to have, your parents work hard, put you in a nice, neighborhood and school, and then lower your standards and end up with somebody broke, and that's going to drag you down with them. So you don't want to marry down, you don't want to date down, you don't want to date people with poverty mindset, because that's where they're going to stay until they learn better and do better. Okay. This is why I always ask, how many streams of income do you have? How many streams of income can you create? Because in this day and age, in this society, if a grown man who's supposed to be financially successful only has one stream of income, then what if he loses it? Then he loses you. You will have men out there with one little measly stream of income, but have all these women's phone numbers in their phone, cheating on whoever they're with, acting like they're, a prize and a gift, but got one stream of income that could be snapped like this. So when people are out there acting bolder than what they are, and they live in poverty mindset thinking that they're the prize, I'm talking about men here, laugh at them, because it is comedy. It is comedy if you are a grown man trying to split bills with a woman that you're sleeping with. It is comedy that you are a grown man with one stream of income and think you're the prize. It is comedy that you feel like you're all that when you have a boss who says you might not be all that tomorrow. And then guess what? You're looking for a couch to sleep on or a pick-me for shelter. And some of y'all ladies have fallen victim to these types of guys. Y'all have given them shelter. Y'all have paid them bills. Y'all have gone 50-50 with poverty mindset and wonder why you're not thriving. Because what you hang around, the kind of people that you hang around, is who you literally become. And if you're hanging around poverty mindset, you're going to get brainwashed into thinking that's normal. Sorry, y'all. Y'all are not. Y'all been sick a little bit the last 2 weeks. A little cough. Sorry. Before we move on, I want to say thank you. I got to get that out. Oh, thank you, Milagro. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Matisha. Do you think we've had an effect on teenagers? Yes. Yes, we have. But before we move forward, I want to thank Mr. Ricky Chin. Ricky Chin, thank you. Sent me a gift from my gift list with some lovely earrings that I've been wanting. There are many guys out there that like to buy women's stuff still and spend money on a woman. So these are real turquoise and silver. So thank you, Mr. Ricky Chin. I appreciate that. I'm gonna wear these. Y'all know I'm Southern and I like turquoise stuff. So thank you. Thank you, Miss Gabby. If you had a woman's retreat, I would go. Thank you, girl. If I ever have one, I'll let y'all all know, but I probably won't. Okay, Avita Sprinkle Sprinkle, do you still sell your scammer lipstick on Poshmark? Okay, so I had a lipstick long ago and the name of it was Scammer and it sold out quick. I try not to repeat products and do new and different things. So no, it's no longer available. So sorry. Sprinkle Sprinkle. But I do have a similar color called Siren and a similar color called Rake and a similar color, yeah, on my Level Up Cosmetics .us website. Yeah, I'm okay now, girl. When I get to talking, I get excited. Too much dust, yeah. I was actually at the beach this weekend chilling on a little mini staycay, vacay, whatever y'all want to call it. Trying to get some of that fresh beach air. Thank you. Okay, so thank you, Mr. Ricky Chan, for my gift. I appreciate so poverty mindset. You don't want to deal with people that have a lack mindset, that always lacking or always talking about they don't have this or they don't have that. You need an optimistic person who knows better and does better. Okay, I don't care how they look. They're gonna look broke after a while. With that mindset, okay? Your older man recently blocked you for asking for money, but he always in between my legs, so I politely took his card and ordered a $700 bed. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Good for you, Bam. Okay. I wanted to show y'all something. Okay, so one of you ladies, one of my subscribers and followers on YouTube, sent me this beautiful gift. And this is from Maya Grisham. Shout out to female lady, women-owned businesses. She sent me a little card. So sweet. It says, Dear Shira, we hope your sparkly clutch helps you to sparkle even more than you do already. Love, Maya Grisham. Thank you, girl. I appreciate it. So, first of all, look at this. Look how this comes. It came with a gold toothbrush. I thought it was like a little dust bag and satin lined box. Sorry, y'all. Then it's like gold strings with your initials. Look at this, ladies. SheRaSeven, and it's pink crystal. And then on the back, it says sprinkle, sprinkle. They have all sorts of clutch purses made in different designs and different shapes. They have like a popcorn purse that was really pretty. And all different shapes and designs. You can also get yours custom made. And they sent me this. So sweet, right? Like, you have a personalized crystal clutch, or it can also turn into like a, let me open it. Okay. It has a strap on the inside too, if you don't like clutches. It's like a little gold chain. The interior is gold. And it comes with a little extra bag of crystals in case one pops off. You can glue the extras on. But yeah, y'all go check out Miss Maya Grisham's site. The link is in the description bar. Or follow me on Instagram, and I did post this as well. So her store is fabulous. Get your sugar daddy to go purchase you your own crystal clutch and so many different styles. But she made me a custom one. And then the toothbrush is to clean it, I guess. Of course. So thank you, Maya. I appreciate this. It's so beautiful. I'm definitely going to wear it. You said you can't trust or believe that you can find another man. Well, then you better get your looks together, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because men really mostly go for looks. All right. Better get your looks together. Thank y'all. And if you have, like, here's my thinking. If you have lack mindset in anything, like this, even if getting another man is poverty mindset. If you don't feel like you can go get another man, that's also poverty mindset because you don't believe in yourself and you don't believe in your ability to get what you want. Okay. Or you don't believe in your own ability to attract what it is that you're trying to attract. So, oh, Kim Wine, Sparkle, Sparkle, your sugar daddy is 54. You're in your 20s and he currently gives you 2K a month. You have asked for 3K. What monthly allowance do you think I should ask for? 4K. And so 4 or 5K, and then he'll go down to 3K or 2.5. You always start higher than what you really need. If you need 3K, start with 5K or 6K. Then he'll say 3K. You always got to start high. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. So staying out of poverty mindset means staying away from broke, dusty, poverty-minded men and poverty-minded friends. Okay. A lot of people were raised and grew up in poverty, and that's all they know. They did not educate themselves any further with the free content online or free videos on YouTube. They didn't bother to research anything on how to get more money. They simply study how to, live off of women or discourage women from wanting more. So instead of using their spare time to educate themselves on how to get more money, they sit around and educate themselves on why you should think they're the prize and how they should go 50-50 with you and how they should, be broke enough just to be with you. The answer is no, no more. Y'all are better than this and y'all should be smarter than this. In the age of technology, when knowledge is literally free, these broke, dusty mindsets continue to find reasons not to do better. That is a slap in your face, ladies. Uh-oh, love and beauty, sprinkle, sprinkle. Hi, Shira. My clients want to meet me for more than one regular yoga session. How do I tell him that I would do it if you pay my bills and spoil me? Huh? Oh, okay. He want to get he want to get with you. Okay. Well, talk about how you are trying to open up a new yoga studio or get some new equipment and things like that, and you really don't have time for a relationship or any type of anything right now because you're trying to figure out how you're going to get the money or to save up for that and see if he offers it to you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, always make it about your business and how you don't have time because you are on the hustle for more money. And if he doesn't offer you the money, then you don't offer him nothing else. But the yoga classes that he's paying for, ma'am, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Yay. Or lie and tell them that the rent on your building or is going up if you have like a location. See if you spot you that extra money. Okay. How to avoid insecurities. Stop caring what other people think and only talk positive to yourself and know that you're the only voice that your mind hears most of the time is your inner voice. You spend more time with yourself than you do with others, most likely, and you tell yourself more things than other people tell you. So tell yourself good stuff. And whatever you're insecure about, who cares? Everybody has an insecurity. It's not like it's something strange. Accept it and move forward. Okay? I mean, who cares? Everybody has them. It's not something strange. Just keep going. no matter what. How do you handle the guy pointing out your body insecurity you have? I really don't care because there's other guys that won't even see it. Okay, I'm like, the other one didn't care. Okay, the other one did not complain. The other one actually liked it. That's why you gotta have more than one. All right. Why are y'all in poverty mindset too? You got one, you can have some that don't care. See, this is the beauty of having more than one. Because when one doesn't like one thing, the other one actually loves it. So your self-esteem and is super high, even though this guy is saying, "Oh, you have this flaw." I'm like, this guy like that flaw. This guy actually like it a lot, and he has money too. So I don't really care. So that's why you need more than one. When people do surveys, they don't do a survey and ask one particular person their opinion. They do a massive survey and ask many people their opinion, and then they get the average and percentages of whatever the survey was about. They don't get one person to answer a survey and say this is it. So it doesn't matter. I don't care what they think because other people might think better. Okay. It's just like when you go looking for a car. You might not like that specific style or model of car, but you might like another one. But somebody might really like that specific style and model of car, and that might be their dream car. They're gonna go get it. Period. So you can't please everybody, but somebody can please you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Molly, you have your own money. You're in your 40s. Okay, attractive, in shape, but you know you older. What should you expect from men at this point? Date older and rich. Yeah, girl, 40 something is young to a man in his 60s. What are you doing? Go date some old guy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you want to date guys your own age, prepare to pay. Oh, Milan girl, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. How to freestyle at the gym. Girl, drop something and have them bend over and pick it up and give them some eye contact, ma'am. Ask dumb questions. Act like you don't know how to use the machine. Do all kind of stuff, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do what you gotta do. Okay. I be acting clumsy when I see people. When I see money, I get clumsy and dumb. When you see money walking, act clumsy and dumb. Start getting dumber and clumsier. That's how you meet them. Okay. Sorry, I'm chewing on this mint because I don't want it in my mouth any longer. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said what? You demisexual? It's hard. I don't even know what that is, child. Just y'all. I need to look that up. I don't even know what it is. All these new words coming at. Oh, Miss Candy, sprinkle, sprinkle. She sent me some Cash App. Thank you, girl. You owe emotional connection, girl. What if you have more than one kid? You got to love both your children once you have when you have children. You can't just love one of them kids. You got to love both of them. You got two pets. You got to love both pets. Got two guys. You got to love them both, or none at all. So if you're demisexual, then don't fall emotionally for any of them. If you got a problem, or fall for both of them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all be limiting y'all selves. That's also poverty mind and lack. Why can't you love more than one? Why can't you love none at all? I mean, either or. You know, the guy you're with, you're okay. The guy you're seeing, you have an Etsy business. What do I do if he wants to see it? Girl, just show him some random business with some weird name. And that's not doing too well. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go find one that's not doing super well so he can help you. Okay. What does don't date poverty mindset means? It means don't date men who think poor. Don't date men who make excuses for not doing better in life. Don't date men with one stream of income, if especially if he loses it, y'all are gonna be broke. Don't date men who have more excuses than solutions. Don't date men who aren't trying to thrive and get the most out of life. You know what I'm saying? Don't date men with excuses who are happy with nothing and subpar, because those are the type of men that nobody wants except Pygmisha, so she can have a dusty pet. Uh-oh, sprinkle, sprinkle. You have a friend who pays all your bills. He lives far away and you haven't met in person. You feel bad for getting his money from him because you know he likes more than a friend. I told him he accepted. Well, then just keep getting it, man. It doesn't matter what you have. It matters how he feels giving it to you. If it makes him feel good to give it to you, then allow him to keep feeling good by giving you money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You don't have to feel guilty. You make him feel good because he has someone to give. He has someone to give money to. Okay. Oh, Audra, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, you're in your 20s. You have helped nurture. I have helped you nurture your self-worth so much. I wish I could have sooner, known sooner. Oh, thank you. To avoid them dusties. You want to avoid dusties? You wish you had found me sooner, Audra. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, you know, people find me at the right time. It might feel like you find me at the wrong time, but I feel like you won't repeat and you'll teach others, and also you'll see where you went wrong so you don't continue to try to date the same type of losers or dusties that you did before. So it's going to help everyone in the future and prevent you from making the same mistakes over and over. Okay. But thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. You met a guy that has shares in a multi-million company and he's viral on social, asking me about my intentions with him. Is he too young? Can he back that up? Okay, honestly, here's my question. If you can prove that he's rich and he's only 31 and he asks what your intentions are with him, he probably wants to only sleep with you, date around and sleep. If you're cool with that, great. If you're not, tell him your true intentions. But I'm not. I'm not taking any guy seriously who is the age of 31. Not at all. I'm just there for the money and the lifestyle. And I'm probably going to be dating someone else that has, a little bit more potential as far if I'm trying to get married in the near future. So just like he's probably going to be dating other women, you can probably date him, get whatever he's going to give you and also date other guys at the same time. But I wouldn't take anybody seriously that young with that much money. They would have to take me more seriously, but I'm not taking them seriously first. Okay. Um, and that's another issue with some women. Y'all want to get so serious so quick with men because you think would make good husbands, but they won't make good husbands if they're not serious about you, ma'am. Think about that. If they're not serious about you, if they're not about you, if you're not a priority to them, if they're not trying to get you off the market quick, fast, and in a hurry, they are not husband material. Why? Because they don't even like you that way. Don't even want you that way. They just want to sleep with you. So when you see a guy that would make a great husband and you start acting stupid and trying to get commitment on like the third or fourth date, or, looking past red flags and things like that, it's because you're blindsided with what's on your list to check off, but you forgot the number one thing. He has to like you way more. Okay? They got to like you way more to be husband material. Otherwise, they're just boyfriend material, pass the time material, get your bills paid temporarily material. They got to like you way more. Okay. That should be number one on everyone's list when they're looking for a spouse. And money, of course. How can you? I don't do consultations, no, anymore, y'all. No longer do consultations. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If y'all are watching old videos where I used to offer consultations, I don't have the time or energy to do consultations anymore. There are too many subscribers. But thank y'all. Just watch the videos and take notes. I appreciate y'all though. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The best way to actually communicate with me is to join the Patreon and write me there. Join tier 2 or 3. And I think you'll have the ability to message me. I think it's tier 3. You'll be able to message me back and forth, and I'll literally answer you within that week. Okay. The link is in the description bar. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle, increase the prices. Y'all, I've had people offer me $5,000 to do a consultation or an interview, and I turned it down. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because I know what people are doing. I'm not dumb. I just act dumb. So no, I'm sorry. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to spice things up in marriage? Guy gets too comfortable. Start dressing up and going out without him. That's how you spice it up. You can be like, where you going? What you doing? Well, if you want to go, you would have asked me to go somewhere and you would have gotten dressed and asked me out on a date. I'm going out. I'm going and have a drink. I'm just going to go do what I want. I mean, you've obviously gotten comfortable with home life, and I feel like going out to have a drink. Then he'll be like, well, hold on, I'll get dressed. And now he's going to pay for everything. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Rima, sprinkle, sprinkle. He promised me a lot of things that he didn't do. And after a few months, he ghosted me. Now he wants to come back. Well, have a list of all the things that he didn't do that he promised you and tell him he can't, you're not going to talk to him until this list is checked off. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Otherwise, stay gone. All right. You say, just don't be dealing with guys that be promises are comforts to fools. Like, I need action. No promise, just action. Don't promise me nothing. Just call me when it's done. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Give him that checklist. Tell him when he can check all this stuff out he was supposed to do. He can check it off the list. Then you'll talk to him. Be done. Yeah. We don't deal with guys that make false promises and can't deliver. You said these guys think they're entitled to free sex. Exactly. Men think sex is supposed to be free. And they forgot that back in the old days that you had to get married to sleep with a woman. And since we don't do that a lot anymore, they think it's free. It's not free for everyone. It might be free for people that are desperate. It might be free for people with low self-esteem. It might be free for people that have several and just are probably going to ghost you because they already, got somebody with money. It might be free sometimes, but it's not free all the time. Okay. It's not free all the time. So they need to realize that. Uh-oh. H says, please help. How much do you think a very beautiful 22-year-old should ask for in terms of monthly allowance from a 50-year-old sugar daddy? Okay. Is the 54-year-old sugar daddy rich, or is he just normal? Does he normally pay? Can you go get one that gives you more money? If the answer is yes, you can go get one that gives you more money, and yes, the dude is rich, then triple however your bills are, however much triple your bills are. So if you have bills, whatever they are, triple that. If it's not over like like a couple $1,000s, then I would say go for 3,000, 2 to 3,000 a month or more, depending on your needs. Like if you have an expensive car, you might need more. If you pay rent somewhere, you might need more. So whatever it is whatever your bills are, triple it and ask for that a month. That way you can save some, spend some, and then have your bills. And plus, he's still got to give you gifts and all that kind of stuff too. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to answer when a man asks, what am I going to get for paying? Being seen out with me in public? Maybe a second date? All right. Being seen out in public with me and maybe a second date. Or if you want to be nice, be like, oh, you're going to get my company. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Isn't that more than enough? She's gonna get my company. Uh, thank you. Oh, no, sprinkle, sprinkle. Hey, Shira. You need medical glasses. Does leveling up mean I have to wear contacts lenses the whole time? What? Okay. First of all, if I were to bet if I were to bet that you would get more attention without glasses versus with glasses, I'm going for the one that's going to get me the most. So girl, you already know the answer to that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You already know. Either take them off or go get you some lenses, ma'am. Either take them off and be blind or go get you some lenses. I'm not getting ready to be out here freestyling with giant glasses on my face. Okay. They already don't like smart women. Glasses just gonna make you look smart. You want to appear dumb or at least intelligent enough to understand what they're talking about, but not smarter than them. And glasses just make you look smart and like you got a good job and that you're not as shallow. So it's sad that's the stereotype of glasses, but that's just what it is. So just take them off. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. They don't like smart women. What do you think? Think about this. Let me give you all an example. If a man is trying to impress you with his job, his money, his intelligence, his personality, and you start correcting him because you're smarter than him, or you start giving your 2 cents and it sounds more profound than what he was talking about, they don't like that. Why? Because they're trying to impress you. And they can't impress you if you're smarter than them. You can see them coming a mile away. You can see all the tricks that they're about to pull. You can read them, their body language. If you're on that level of intelligence, they're not going to be comfortable. So that's why a lot of women play dumb. They like women who are smart enough to understand what they're talking about. That's it. But not smarter or on the same exact level. Mm-mm. They won't like it. Even after, even if you've been with someone for a long time, they still don't like it. Because it makes them feel insecure. Exactly. So play dumb. Get money. That's the best way. Play dumb, get money. How do you stop feeling guilty for a dog's death? Go adopt another other one. Get a cat. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go adopt a cat. There you go. I'm a cat person. Sorry. Always ask them what they do for work. Okay. Yes. How to get him to commit at some point time, keep him chasing. Okay. He should want to take you off the market so no one else can have you. This means not playing a wife before you get the ring, not cooking, not cleaning, not washing no dishes, not always being available to him. You're the prize he needs to chase. If he wants to take you off the market, then he will. You can't force someone to commit to you. You can be free, go out and not attach to that person emotionally. And if they like you more, which they should, if you want them to commit to you, they should like you way more than you like them, then they will commit. I'm not getting ready to ask any guy to commit to me if they don't like me way more and it's not even their idea. Okay. Because that's called pygmesia. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. And see, you really wouldn't be worried about a commitment if you were dating several. You'd be like, I like it because I'm getting double the gifts, double the money, double the dates. If you were playing the game the right way, you wouldn't be worried about no commitment. In fact, if someone's tried to commit to you, you'd be worried about how to break up with the other one. You'd be like, dang, I got to find a way dang, now I'm gonna, that should be your worry, not, oh, I need a commitment from someone who doesn't even want to take me off the market. No. Oh, Mija, your boyfriend been unemployed for a year. Should I go? Girl, I would have been gone on the first 2 months, like the first 2 weeks. If he ain't got another job, I'm gone. Unless he's getting that unemployment, sprinkle, sprinkle, and he got some other streams of income, I will never stay. But he lose his job, he lose his woman, period. That's how it used to be in the old days. Men didn't have a choice. They couldn't stay unemployed for a year. They had to get up and make it work. They had to do what it do. Okay, now y'all women are over there taking care of them, or mamas are taking care of them, and now they can just chill. That's not how you do it, man. Make him get up and go find a job, or make him get up and go to his mama house. Okay, Laura, can you please save this live so we can all the lives are always saved. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all just gotta click on the playlist. Click on where it says live, and they're all gonna be there. On the channel page, yes. They should all be there. If some of them are no longer there, they're most likely in the members section, and you have to become a member on the YouTube channel in order to see the ones that are not available. Okay. There are some videos that are for members only. Thank you. Anyway, so don't marry or date poverty mindset, because your kids are going to catch it. And then you're going to continue the cycle, ma'am. So don't do it. You are single. How to get high quality men with money? Look good. Go to where they hang out. That's literally it. Okay. And I say this on every video, and I know I have a lot of new subscribers, so I'm going to say it one time in this video. Go to where broke men can't get. Go to exclusive places. Go to places that cost money. Go to the rich side of town. Stay out of the normal side of town. Stay out of the broke side of town. Go to where if anyone wants to sit down wherever you are and buy a drink, they're going to have to pull out, 20 and up just for the drink. Okay. Go to where prices on the menu are high. Go to where the side of town that you're going to, most places have valet parking, and you don't see any cars older than like 5 years. Go to that side of town, unless it's a classic, Go to that side of town where people are rich. Don't stay on the normal side of town. Don't go to the broke side of town. Go to where you are guaranteed to only probably most likely bump into money wherever you go, wherever you sit, wherever you grab a drink, wherever you run errands. Go over there. That's the best thing you can do. Okay? Stay out of the normal parts of town and the broke sides of town. Go to the rich area, period. Everybody got money. You're going to meet somebody, they're going to have some money. All right? It's just simple math. How long should you stay at a venue for happy hour? As long, okay, I'm staying until somebody paying. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you don't see anybody coming in there, if it's empty, then you can go. But I'm staying until somebody paying, because somebody may be trying to get drinks and shots to get up enough courage to walk over to me, because I know, you look this good. People got to get a little liquid courage in them before they approach. So wait till people got a little buzz on, they'll have a little shot, a little drink, and they'll probably make their way over if they feel like they want to talk to you. But we used to play this game back in the day, me and like people I used to hang out with. See who could get the dude to pay our tabs, not just one, but both. So we'd be like fixing our hair. Dude will come over. Hey, how y'all doing, ladies? I'm good. How are you? What are y'all drinking? Why? You gonna buy? Sure, I'll buy. Oh, and then then my friend would be like, oh, I was just about to order some appetizers. You go, put that on my tab. So we'd play games. We'd have fun. It'd be a challenge. It's not that hard. Even if you're by yourself, you can do the same thing without a friend. The guy approaches and you'd be like, oh, what are you drinking? Why are you buying? Oh, sure. What do you want another one? Sure. I was just also about to order some appetizers. Well, put it on my tab. That's all you got to do. That's how we did it back in the day. We ate and drank free. place to place. It was that simple. Okay, act like you don't care, and he will if he will. He won't if he won't. He probably get dismissed if he won't. Someone asked me how much I wanted, and I panicked. Said a low amount. How do I get rid of? Why would you panic, girl? You always double what they ask for what you need. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do you get rid of that guilt? Watch this channel every day until it goes away. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how you get rid of it, ma'am. Subscribe to this channel. Sign up for the Patreon. Follow me on Instagram. That's how. All right. Your boyfriend borrowed some money? Heck no. From his mama, I hope, not you. Oh, he gave you some money. Girl, he's your boyfriend. He gave it to you. You don't have to pay him back. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he slept with you, he don't get no money back. Tell him you paid him in sex. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell him he owe you money now. Okay, I've been sleeping with you. That's money right there. Okay, actually, you owe me some money. You want me to add it up? You should be getting paid, ma'am. Oh, and also a friendly reminder, I don't have a TikTok account. So whoever y'all are talking to and trying to write to on TikTok, it ain't me, babe. I only have Instagram. I actually have a Facebook. I have Instagram, and then I'm on YouTube. So I don't have a TikTok, man. Whoever is pretending to be me or putting out videos on my behalf or the fan pages or whatnot, it's not me. Thank y'all for coming to the channel because of those accounts, but I don't have one. So if you think you're writing to me, you're not. Okay. You can write to me on Patreon. That's linked in the description bar or in these comments. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. It's okay. I mean, I really don't mind until people start acting like answering for me. That's not me, y'all. And if y'all are going to post y'all's books and y'all's courses, I'm not affiliated with none of that stuff. Post my YouTube channel if y'all, at least want to be decent about it. Or my books or my YouTube channel. Link them to the correct place. All right. And, I don't really mind them making money because it brings me money, with no work, with zero work. So I'm good. You literally have to pay people to do stuff for you in order to get that much, new subscribers and, a lot of things that are happening for me. So I'm not ungrateful, but I just say link my stuff too. Link my channel at least. My YouTube, sprinkle, sprinkle. Because, I could go the other way. Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Jay. They always say, how are you doing? Do I tell them things like self-care or something and they can't have something they can't have? What? I don't understand that question. How are you doing? Oh, I was doing bad, but now that you've called, I'm doing much better. Then they'll be like, oh, why were you doing bad? Then you start telling them about your Aunt Ethel, your fake Aunt Ethel. And if y'all don't know who fake Aunt Ethel is, it's a relative that needs money or is about to, expire and you need plane ticket to get to her funeral, or who's sick, or, you're setting them up to give you more money in the future. So you say, oh, well, I was just, such and such isn't doing too well, but, I'm so glad you called. And then like 2 weeks later, you're going to need some plane money to get to her funeral, her fake funeral of a person that doesn't exist. So you just use that time to set them up for the future. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're like, oh, I'm just talking to my Aunt Ethel. She's kind of sick. She's so sweet, though. I told her about you. And he's going to get invested. Okay, anyway. Your worst fear is old dusty. You ran into a few, then run away. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Them old dusties be looking like zombies. Walking real slow, clothes all tattered. All right. Said I missed some super chats. Okay, hold on. You found your provider. You got a Versace dress. Oh, okay. Pearl and some necklaces. Pearl necklace and his credit card. Thank you, Shira. All right, then, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She said she done got some Versace. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Mimi. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mimi. Okay. How do I test or prove his wealth in a city like Miami where it's easy to pretend? You got to look him up, ma'am. You got to use the internets. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got to find out what he does for a living, find out the average salary that that person makes, and then you have to see if he owns any property, see how much those are worth. You got to do your research. That's what the internet is for. So do your research and find out. If you don't, if you don't care and he's spending money, then who cares? But if you really want to know, you got to do that research. How to be more confident within myself and around men. Shots of tequila or don't care what people think and know that you're the prize. Like, honestly, if you don't know, no one else is gonna know, ma'am. Like, seriously, if you don't walk in like you own the place, nobody gonna think much of you. You don't walk in like I'm the best thing ever, then no one else will think that. So it has to come from within. I would say get you some hype music, find you a song that boosts your self-confidence, wear clothes that boost your self-confidence, look good everywhere you go, and take on a slight air of arrogance. You know, that's all you can do until fake it till you make it. And when you make it, people gonna be mad, but then they're gonna ask you how you do it. Oh, none. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do I get him to cut off his friends that are against me and they are ugly and look for easy women but are ballers, but he isn't doing as well as them? Okay. You gotta seclude him, get him on a vacation or get him away from them for a long period of time. And if y'all are already intimate, put it on him, ma'am. Put it on him so nothing that comes out those other dudes' mouth makes sense. Oh, D, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, tomorrow, hold on. Let me see. You said your favorite guy on your roster is not as rich as the other providers. Should I get rid of him or not? If he's providing, is he providing? Can he pay them bills? Do you like him? Is he going to be able to pay them bills for the long term? I wouldn't get rid of any of them. I'm keeping them all until one of them want to take me off the market, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why give any of them up? Just keep them on. If he's your favorite, then great. Save him for your favorite date night. Save your favorite outfits for him. Do what you got to do. But don't give up the money with other guys until that favorite one thinks you're his favorite times 10. You get it? Just because he's your favorite don't mean you his favorite. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all got to be smart this day and age. Oh, he's my favorite, but are you his favorite? Can he pay all your bills? Okay, because I'm not getting ready to have favorites. I'm the favorite one is the one that pay the most bills. Yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. You know what I'm saying? Because in this day and age, he might be acting, and you might say, "Oh, he's my favorite," but how does he really feel about you? So don't give up nothing, man. Keep all of them, and keep getting your way. Because I don't see any problem with that. Men do the same thing. Okay. There's nothing wrong with it, man. Just keep getting all of them. And if you like him the most and he likes you even more, way more than you like him, and you ready to settle down, then maybe. Okay. How to unblock your problem by accepting money from men. Pretend that you're at work and it's payday and he's giving you your check. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's it. Okay. Some people are in poverty mindset and they don't think that they deserve money from men, but you do. We bring life to the planet as women. We are walking, living goddesses. Accept your tithes and offering, ma'am. Oh, Taylor. Besides being a provider, what specific qualities do you look for in a husband? Um, they have to like me way, way, way more. That way, if I get on their nerves, it don't matter. That way, if I make them mad, it don't matter. That way, whatever I do, they're gonna forgive. Okay. So make sure they like you way, 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 way more. That's it. And of course, they have to be nice and maybe good. If you're going to plan to have children with them, decent father material. Okay. Sparkle, sparkle. Um, you're not gonna lie, you in your feelings about a provider man, black and meat. Girl, why are you in your feelings? Where's the other ones? If you can get him, you can get another one. You're crying on a $700 mattress instead of a box spring. Oh, okay, okay, good. Because you done got what you wanted. Well, as long as you leave with more than you came in with, you win always. Okay. As long as you leave with more than you came in with, you win, ma'am. Accept your tithes and offerings, ma'am. Stop acting like you don't deserve nothing. That's poverty mindset too. If somebody's offering me money, if they want to give me money, if I need money, I'm getting it. That's it. I'm not getting ready to feel guilty for something that I'm owed. And people say, well, why do you think you're owed that? Because if that person is in my presence and I'm spending my precious energy and time with them and they're not improving my life in any way, they can improve it with some money. Okay. So that's how you not feel guilty. You know your worth. If you don't know your worth, you're going to feel guilty. I know my worth. So I'm putting extra on it. Okay. So if you know your worth, you won't feel guilty for taking anything from anybody who's offering or for who's in your life to improve it. Men enter women's lives to improve it. If they're not doing that, get their money. And that's a way to improve your life. Oh, Goddess Aries, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. If y'all struggling with this, it's because y'all are not thinking correctly. Okay. All right. Where are my tithes and offerings? Okay. I'm sitting here in your presence. You need to be thankful for that. That's how I feel. And if not, I'm gonna be ignoring you most of the time anyway, texting somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you need to act, ladies. Stop giving stuff away for free and getting nothing in return. Stop giving your time and energy for free and feeling guilty about asking for something or receiving something. That's the dumbest thing. What if you know one of your favorites and wants to propose? Okay, what if you know one of your favorites wants to propose, but you're not ready to be off the market? Get the ring, man. You don't get married the next day. You can have a long engagement. So get the ring, say I do. And then when you feel like it, you can say I don't at any time and still keep the ring. Y'all aren't doing this right. I'm saying yes if the ring is real, even if I don't even plan on marrying that person. I plan on keeping that ring now. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, yes. Yes to the ring, not to the man. Okay, so he has a ring, say yes to the ring, keep the ring. You change your mind later, keep the ring and say, I'm sorry, I changed my mind. Bye, sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Laura, is it true white men like girls with bad wigs? I don't know. Ask them. Some guys don't even realize you're wearing a wig. They're not into hair like that. They're not a beautician. They're not a weaveologist like some of these dusties, okay? They're not thinking about the hair on your head, if it's real or if it's a weave or a wig, or if it's the color that came out of your head, or if that's the texture you were born with. They're not thinking about that. You look good, you good. Okay. They're not a weaveologist like these dusties. Okay. They don't know what a track is, or they don't know what clip-ins are. They don't know none of that stuff hardly. Why? Because most of the time, you know, guys who study these types of things and know all about the weaveology and wigology is because they have to keep up on the prices, because if they're dating someone that wears weaves and wigs and stuff like that, They know that those ladies are way out of their price range because they can't even afford it. Okay. So they get mad that you go and spend $500 on a wig and they sitting there eating ramen noodles. They get mad because they're living on your couch being dusty and you walk in with your hair done, costing $500 to $600, and they over there eating cereal. That's why. Okay. They don't like it because they can't afford it. And when you spoil yourself or when another man pays for your hair and nails to get done, they get mad. Where you get the money for that? None of your business. Where you get the money for that? I paid for it. Where you get the money for that? Not from you. Then all of a sudden they be on there looking at weaves, how much they cost, how much that they ask you. So guys that can afford to maintain their women by just giving them a monthly allowance to do whatever they need to do, they don't need the prices of wigs and weaves. Okay. They don't keep up with that like dust. So they don't know if the wig is bad or good. They just know if you look good and you turn heads, it's good enough for them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. And if you're going to places with guys that have money, if you're going to the rich side of town, you're going to the rich area of town, don't nobody know how good or bad your wig is unless they sell wigs or wear wigs themselves. Okay. Not the men. They don't know. They don't care. They just care how good you look, if you could turn heads, and if you turn them on. All right. Only poverty mind keep track of how much their women's hair cost so that they could get mad about it. You know, your women tell you, I want to go get my hair done and it's going to be $500. And the guy just hands them the credit card and say, oh, well, have fun. That's great. But if a woman says my hair costs $500 to get done or more, the guy be like, well, I like you natural. Take that off your head. You don't need that. You're naturally that means they don't want to pay. Because even if you are naturally beautiful and you don't need a wig, what if you want one? What if you just want to see how you look? What if you just want to don a wig just because you want to feel whatever? They should be able to handle that. Or you should be able to handle that without them complaining about it. You know, it's none of their business. Uh-oh, sprinkle, sprinkle. A guy you're dating spends money and takes you to the expensive places, but has ghosted you for 30 days of Ramadan. Should I take him back? Girl, is Ramadan been over, right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, wait, give him a few more weeks so he can come back to his senses. Then tell him he owes you a bunch of shopping. Girl, that's their time. They're supposed to give up something. They gave up you for. Okay, so in Catholic religion or Christian religion, they have it's kind of similar. It's called Lent, where you give up something during that time and focus on your spirituality. So he gave you up, ma'am. He'll be back. And when he come back, make sure he pay. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. You have to give up something that was uh like a sacrifice or something, y'all. Oh, Mari, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thanks for all your game you've been giving, Shira. We'll be ordering more merchandise today. Thank you, girls. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Miss Mari. Uh-oh, thank you, Bree. Thank you. So why are y'all telling me about guys that are ghosting y'all? Like if they don't have it, then move on to the next. And I don't know why y'all keep calling it ghosting. They're doing y'all a favor because they don't have what you need. You know what I'm saying? Like this era, when y'all keep talking about men are ghosting y'all, they're not ghosting you if you have other men to text. They just can't afford you, so they disappeared. Okay. I would never call it ghosting. I'm just like, okay, well, I guess he ran out of money. All right. I guess I'm the habit he had to drop because he couldn't afford it. I'm just gonna go get another one. I don't consider people. I don't take things as personally as I guess y'all do. Like, and I wouldn't because there's more out there. Like, stop taking it so personally. Who cares? On to the next. They didn't ghost you. They just didn't have what you wanted, and so they excused themselves. That's literally it. If they try to come back, then make them pay. It's like, okay, well, you're back. That means you must have some money. Save up. You got your credit card approved. What? You got another stream of income? You gonna have it now? All right then. You can come back. Okay. Or, their wife might have got suspicious, or maybe they had a girlfriend and they have to lay low for a while. Who knows? Either way, when they try to return, just get their money and take it. Don't take it personally, because it's not that serious. You said at what point is it not worth it when they act out, but he's still paying your rent? At the point to where you don't need his rent money no more, man. To where you got another one who could do the same thing and not acting crazy. Okay, replace him and make the transition smooth. That's all you got to do. Oh, Bree, the men you come across are very stingy when it comes to doing things for me. What am I doing wrong, or am I just choosing the wrong ones? I think I don't know how you speak to them or let them know that you need things, but I would always tell people what they're going to do and what is expected versus what I need them to do, or hope that they do. So exactly, like, oh, you know what? You're taking me to such and such place tonight. I'm telling them. I'm not asking. I'm telling them. Oh, what? You know what? You're gonna take me on vacation this year. Or you know what? You look like you like to pay my bills, so I don't have to get sexually harassed at work every day. You look so sweet. You look so generous. I've been bragging to you. I've been bragging about you to all my friends, how you are so kind and da 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 da, and um generous. Tell him what he is. Tell him what he gonna do. Hopefully, you're taking that approach in the beginning. The sooner you do that, the more they're going to want to meet your expectations. If they don't, then they don't have it. Uh-oh, smile, sprinkle, sprinkle. Started watch. Okay, 23. You started on the channel. You finished law school, but you wanted to ask, where are your best tips? What are my best tips to get a man that is not intimidated by me? Lie and don't tell him you just finished law school. Don't tell him. They don't need to know. All right. Don't tell them. If you get to the point of the relationship where it's important for them to know what you do for a living, then you tell them, and it'll be too late by then. And then tell them you don't make that much money, and then you lie again until it's time for them to do. Thank you, Kira. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She sent me a cash app. You don't need to tell everybody your business. So just make up a job that doesn't make that much money. If they ask you what you do, it's like, oh, I work in an office building, or oh, I do part-time, whatever work. Oh, Boo Skin Sprinkle Sprinkle. You look great, by the way. You forgot to check your DM. Sprinkle Sprinkle, thank you. I think I did check it. I didn't see anything. Did you write to the correct person? I'm on Instagram. Yes. Is your name the same? Because if it's not, then I don't know it's you. Sprinkle Sprinkle. You got to write me from the same name, or tell me your name and write me on Instagram. I have the verification on there. So yeah, write me in the right place, or on my Patreon. And don't ask, okay, ladies and gentlemen, don't ask me questions in my Instagram account. I'm not going to answer y'all's questions. That's what the Patreon is for, or the live stream is for. Okay. So, like, questions about your relationships, or don't ask me on Instagram. Okay. What if you're not attractive? RuPaul's Drag Race. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go learn how to get attractive. Watch that show and learn how to do your makeup, your hair, how to dress. Or just find someone that can help you learn how to do your makeup. Or find a YouTuber or some type of makeup tutorial online. Start watching videos on how to make yourself look better, or go to a consultant, a beauty consultant that can help you get better looking, give you a makeover, and do all that and get good at it. Okay. You got to put in efforts. Oh, Laura, can you find a provider on a dating site? I don't know. I'm sure you can find one pretty much anywhere, but your chances are probably higher if you just go to the rich area of town and do your errands there, hang out there, go to happy hour there, go to lunch there, da da da. You're going to bump into somebody with money faster. And the chemistry is better in person anyway. And you're not just going to be someone that they're just looking through, several of you. You're going to catch their eye in real life instead of sifting through a bunch of women online. It's easier to get them in real life. Okay, if you can't get out and about, then and online as your only option, then try it until you can get out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Well, someone at work sent you flowers. What do I do the next day? Say thank you. "Oh, thanks for the flowers. That's so sweet." Then tell them what else you like. I like jewelry too. Yeah, you get some jewelry. Over the weekend, we were out and about, and I was walking down the street, and it's like my daughters and I are walking down the street, well, on the sidewalk. So there was all these shops and restaurants and stuff, right? And so this dude was sitting on a bench, and we were getting ready to walk past him, and he was like, you look so much prettier if you smiled, ladies. And my daughters were like, and I was like, well, you know what? The only thing that makes me smile is money. Do you have some? And he says, oh Lord, here we go. I was like, yep, there you go. Bye. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And at first, I thought I had embarrassed my daughters, right? So later on, I'm like, were y'all embarrassed when I said that to that dude? Because like he was sitting on he was sitting on one of the little park benches looking like he was 9 months pregnant, right? And older. So my daughters were like, oh, I'm glad you said something because, it's kind of sexist to tell women that they look better when they smile or that they should smile. And I'm like, exactly. I mean, what do we have to smile about? You ain't giving us no money and you over there looking pregnant. The heck? Uh-oh. Do you think wealthy man can have poverty dust mind? If he comes from poverty, does he deserve your energy to try to change his dusty mind? He's in music industry and well known in the world, spending on taking me out. Okay. If he came from poverty, he probably has a lack mindset or doesn't want to lose what he has. Does he have more money continuously coming in? Does he have several streams of income? Is his money coming in from every direction? If he only has one stream of income, that's probably why he's scared, because if that's all he has, he fears to lose it. Then he probably still has poverty mindset. People that have several streams of income have less poverty mindset, especially if they grew up in poverty. So you need to start telling him he need to get several streams of income instead of just one. Okay. And it leaves you when you don't have to worry about more coming in. Tell him to set himself up to keep receiving continuously. Okay, your fiance thinks you're cheating and you're not. He even went as far as saying, choose me or him. What does that mean? It means you look too good for him and he's insecure and your marriage is going to be even worse. So this is what you do. You lie. You say, you know what? I choose myself and the engagement is off. That's what you say. You say, you know what? I choose myself and the engagement is off. And I'm keeping the ring. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what you tell him. And since you didn't say there was any guy, there's no proof. You said you choose yourself. You broke up with him. He can't say you chose the other man. And you're keeping the ring. Okay? There you go. Then you go get you another one for real. If he lets you leave, then He didn't love you that much in the first place. If he's jealous already and he's insecure, that's just a bad setup for the rest of your marriage. Just take his ring for what it's worth. Tell him, it was nice knowing you, but I now got to go and find a better one who's not insecure. Because even if you were cheating, I mean, what's he really going to do? It's better to keep the ring and break off the engagement now and find a better one and start collecting rings like Thanos, collecting stones like Thanos and J-Lo, and keep it moving. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What you doing? You're supposed to be you're supposed to be about yourself. And he's supposed to like you way more. So be about yourself. Tell him you're leaving him for you and keep the ring. All right. How do you play on your man's insecurities? Depending on what they are and if they're going to be beneficial to you. I don't know. You didn't give me no specifics. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What should you do if he asks me out but expects me to plan the date? Plan the most expensive date. Say, okay, but I have expensive taste. ... Then he gonna be like, well, maybe I'll plan it. That way you warned him. OJ, sprinkle, sprinkle. Is it possible to find a provider while on vacation on a resort in a different country? How do I talk? Actually, why would you want to do that in the first place? Because you're not going to live there. It's going to be a long distance relationship. Unless he's just taking you shopping for the time that you're there, it's not really worth it to me. So I really wouldn't be trying to find no dude in another country. I'm just going to find his money and go shopping. Okay, that's the best you can do. And if you continue to talk to him, like, online or on the phone when you get back to the States, and if he should give you money, great. If not, I'm not taking it seriously. I'm just taking it for what it is. I don't feel like long distance relationships are even real. Like, as far as a romantic relationship, if it's a romantic relationship, I don't feel it's real. I feel like, it's like playing tag. It's not really real. Um, What is the best advice to meeting rich men while vacationing? Go to the places where no one else can afford unless they're rich, man. It's the same thing. Everywhere you go to the high-end resorts. That's it. The reason why people pay a lot of money and extra money to go to certain places is so they don't have to deal with dusties. So you got to find a way to get to the extra nice places, man. You want him to propose this year? We live together. He pays all the bills, and I have credit card. I don't work. What should I do? Start bringing home bridal magazines. Start looking at wedding dresses, man. He'll get the clue at the hint. If he doesn't, then start looking at vacations for one. Like, well, I'm either getting married this year or I'm traveling this year. I don't know which one it is. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. So you have to have money to attract money? No, you have to be where money is to attract money. So, for example, if you're going to go on a vacation, instead of staying at a cheap place, save your money or get someone else to pay for it. Or, travel with a friend or somebody that can split the bill with you to go to a more expensive or exclusive place. Okay. If you're broke and you're going on vacation, maybe drive or catch a cab or whatever they have in the other countries to a more exclusive area. Maybe visit the bar at a certain resort or restaurant if they let you in, if you can't afford it. But if you're serious about meeting somebody with real money, you're going to find a way, man. You're going to find a way, or you're going to find a sponsor. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Some of them engagement rings y'all be collecting, or y'all should be collecting. Y'all could just go ahead and sell them and get you a nice vacay. The jewelry you should be collecting, the money you should be saving from dealing with these dudes and having them pay your bills, you should have a good savings account by now. That's why you need to date several, more than one. And when you're getting ready to do the most, you have what you need. Okay. You can get a day pass at the nice hotels depending on if they offer them. Yeah. So just do your research. He'll find out you're broke after a few conversations. It doesn't matter if you're broke, you're the woman. You can be rich next year. You can be rich next month if you marry rich. You can get paid if you get money from a sugar daddy and start your own business. You can get paid if a man just wants you in his life, period. So it doesn't matter if a woman doesn't have money. She can get money quick. You know what? I will tell y'all, before I met James, I didn't have any jobs. I was just going around, biding my time because, I had quit / got fired from my last one. Okay, great. And literally a month later, I had all bills paid. My car was paid off. I didn't have to work anymore. So just because you're broke, it means nothing. What do you look like? How valuable are you to some dude? How much more does some guy like you more? That's the question. Because I didn't have like I could have been like, oh, woe is me, but I say, you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of this rigmarole of work. We just go get somebody that likes me a lot. And you don't have to be broke anymore. Literally. You just don't. You said you broke and ugly. Well, you know what? That's what makeup and wigs are for. So get up and make it work. So you're a male that presents a feminine appearance, but masculine men want me, but I ran into a DL mentality. How do I interact with this? I don't even, okay. You ran into a down low. Is that what it means? Okay, so you're a male that looks like you're a male that looks feminine. Masculine men don't want you. Or where masculine men want me, but I ran into a DL mentality. How do I interact? But I'm just going for the money. I don't care about none of that stuff. Like that's too complicated for me. I'm trying to tell you, I could never be gay. I could never be any of that. If I see money, that's where I'm going. That's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna have dresses, suits, wigs, my own hair, short hair. I'm gonna be with what I need to be to get my money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm not getting ready to just. If you are already changing who you are and what you look like already, I'm change it to get the money too. Okay. The women do it all the time. They switch wigs all the time. Switch to what you need to get the money. Or switch to what's going to get you the most money. If you got a DL personality or some dude that's on the DL, use it to your advantage, man. Sir, use it to your advantage. Whatever the situation is, use it to your advantage. Don't see it as a problem. See it as money. If you can't make money off of it, then bypass. That's all I'm going to tell you. This is a financial channel. We don't worry about none of that. If it's not getting you paid, then you can't stay. Your fiance is a shy guy and contacts you every other week. Should I break it off? I feel like he wants me to choose him. He's well off though. Okay, your fiance contacts you once every other week. That's not your fiance unless you were in an arranged marriage and he's secretly gay or got somebody else. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If it's an arranged marriage, girl, just collect the money. That's what arranged marriages are for. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he ain't got no money, then go find somebody with some money. I'm not getting ready to call no man fiance if he contacted me once a month or once a week. I'm getting ready to call him ATM. Only call him when I need the money. Okay? And if he ain't giving you money, then there's no even reason to be talking to him. Okay. Oh, Laura. Shira is a demon. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, well, so is poverty. Which one is worse? Y'all dealing with dust demons over there and poverty demons. Y'all better start learning the difference. Okay. How do what? You said they really are. Ladies, believe you are worth it and you'll attract it. Exactly. He wanted to sleep with you. How do I say I don't want to? Just like this. No. Okay. No thanks. Are there any y'all are so silly. I shoot. I'd rather be a sprinkle demon than a dusty demon or a poverty demon. People always want to call you bad things because they can't get on your level. And sometimes they might be using it as a compliment. Who knows? It just depends on how you take it. So I feel like, you know, um, if you feel like this is negative, then click off and go find a positive channel that helps you in your life. I really don't care. I'm still getting paid. Anyway, um, how to get a man to be loyal. He has to like you way, way more. And there's no 100% guarantee anybody's going to be loyal, even you. There's no guarantee that you're even going to be loyal to that man because you never know what can happen, who you can meet, what situations can arise, or whatever, whatever. So you can't really guarantee loyalty by anybody. You can hope that they're loyal, a percentage of loyal, but that's literally it. Okay. Nothing's 100%. So just know that. The more they like you, the more likely they'll be loyal. That's just literally what it is. Thank you. Um, your man cheated but still provides. Good for him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. See, imagine if you had dated a man who was broke and cheated and couldn't provide. Imagine how you'd feel. You'd feel even worse, right? You'd be like, oh my God, what was I doing? Dusty dating. Oh, make sure whoever you dating can pay them bills. Cheater or non-cheater. Oh, Ollie, sprinkle, sprinkle. It's an arranged marriage and you got upset when okay, well, it's an arranged marriage, so just get his money, ma'am. It ain't even real. It's not even any real feelings. Just make sure the money real. If the money ain't real, call it off. Because I ain't getting ready to get no arranged marriage if he ain't got no money that I can spend. So get him used to spending on you before y'all even get married. Start telling him to send you money. And don't care I bet you if he starts to send you money, he'll call you more. Because men follow their investments. So make him send you some money or gifts or something. Send him your shopping cart. Tell him to pay. Put some sexy dresses in there so he thinks you're going out with other guys. Do something. How to get multiple men to send you money constantly. You don't want to have to sleep with. Okay. You can do that online. That's easy. Find somebody, find them ugly ones that look like Quasimodo. Give them a good old story. And send them your cash app. Oh, Laura, depressed and stuck in bed, but you motivated me. Girl, get out the bed. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's under the same name. It was about the product collaboration, if you could recall. Thank you, I don't remember you writing me, but try again. And depends on what product it is. Because I can't, I don't know. Just write me again and make sure it's the right person. Okay. Your provider pays the rent and bills, but acts so damn cheap for fun stuff. Okay. Then go without them. This is what you do. You say, you know what? I want to go do something fun today. And I know you're kind of cheap with that type of stuff. So I'm going by myself. Bye. And be dressed up real cute and leave. Then he's going to be like, well, I'll pay, or, how, blah, 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 blah. Girl, you got to start being more independent acting when they start being cheap. So whenever they start being cheap about stuff, just don't even include them in it. And he's going to think the dude is paying. You're going to meet some other dude, or you're going to resent him for not wanting to go, or you're going to say he's not romantic. If you try to get some that night, you can't because you're tired and you spent your own money. Just play the game, man. Should you feel guilty for your Rotation. No, guys don't feel guilty about their rotations. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you're not married, you're single. You can date whoever you need to date. Okay. You're not engaged, you're not married, you ain't got no ring. Go date. If you ain't paying no bills, date double. Your boyfriend, if your boyfriend curses you during an argument, should we end the relationship? No, you should just cuss him back out even worse. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Make him feel bad so he can give you a gift. Or start crying so he can give you a gift. If you can't get paid from the argument, don't even bother. Okay. The only time you argue with a man is if you know you can get paid afterwards or get a gift. So either you start crying to get the gift, or you play on his insecurities during the argument so that he can make up for them later. Either way, you need to get paid from even arguing. Okay, arguing with a man means you're emotionally attached to him. So if you're going to be arguing with a man and you're emotionally attached, make sure you're also financially attached and get his money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get him to buy you some gifts, to make up, do something. But you don't argue for free. If you're not arguing to get something that you want, that's physical, material, or whatever it is that you want, then stop. Make sure you're going to get it if you continue the argument. Oh, Tenzine, sprinkle, sprinkle. Shira, you're 19. You followed your advice. You get gifts. Should I ask for a Cartier for first date? I mean, I have nothing to lose, like these dusties. Well, if the guy can afford it and he asks like what you like or whatever, so I'll just talk about it before the date and like, you know what? My friend has a really pretty watch that her such and such got her. It's a Cartier, and it's like, dang, that's really nice. I'm thinking about getting one, but they're so expensive. So like hint around that you want one. If he's rich enough, he's gonna buy you one, girl, or take you to the place to get it. What should I do if he asks me out but expects me to plan the date? Tell him you have expensive taste and plan the expensive date. If you tell him you have expensive taste and he does not take over the planning, then plan the most expensive date that you can think of. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because he's leaving it up to you. Next time he might not. If you tell me to choose the date, I'm choosing the places that I actually want to go. And I told you I got expensive taste. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm not getting ready to plan no cheap date. Don't put it in my hands because you're going to be paying. Otherwise, you get to it. Because that's kind of an insult. Think about this. I don't have time to get to know you enough to plan a date for you. I just want to be seen out in public with you and buy you dinner and look like I got some type of money to pull this type of chick in public. That's all he just told you. That's all he literally told you. I ain't got time to even get to know you. So go ahead and plan the date. So you need to get something out of it too. You need to get the experience of going to the most expensive places to go get, you're going to be seen in public with this dude who doesn't even care enough to get to know you to plan a date for you. Then make sure you plan an expensive date. That's all you see him as an ATM. And all he sees you as is arm candy. So y'all can exchange by him taking you to the most expensive places for the date that you plan, and he gets to be seen out in public with you. That's it. Okay? And tell him before you plan the date, okay, but I have expensive taste. And let that be that. Okay. And then also tell him you're not paying, you don't split bills and all that kind of stuff before you even start to plan the date. Say, okay, but I just need you to know I don't split bills, I don't go 50-50, and I have expensive taste. Is that okay? He's gonna be worried. He might not call back. But if if y'all do go on the date, at least you'll get something out of it that you actually want, which is the experience, right? Okay. But y'all stop thinking poverty mind. Stop thinking less. Don't do 50-50. If you're already in a 50-50 situation, figure out how to slowly get out of it or to slowly give him the responsibility of paying more. You do it a little step at a time. It doesn't have to be drastic and overnight. You can work your way. Okay? It's not that hard. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can y'all stop spamming or I'm going to put y'all in timeout? Are the mods in the chat? I don't know. There's no mod. I don't do mods. How do you make him think your idea was his? You got to be smart and clever. You got to really think about it. Make it sound good. Pre-write it before you speak it. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Advice for single mothers. Don't tell people you got kids unless you want them to be your stepdaddy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They're stepdads. There you go. And don't tell them early on in the dating phases. Tell them after they're already hooked. No use of them knowing someone that they'll probably never meet if they don't pass, the test of, being stepfather material. Who cares? They don't need to know your kids unless they're going to be in their lives. Okay. Also, make sure you have a good system to where your kids are safe when you go on dates. And make sure your kids are always the priority. And don't get wrapped up in trying to find some dude or some man so much that you neglect your children. Make sure you're doing this for yourself and for them. So it's literally like you're going to go out and have fun, but you're also looking for a sponsor, a provider, a possible stepfather, but they don't need to know any of that until you deem them worthy. Okay. And once they fall for you, they're not going to care. They ain't gonna care. Well, okay, well, I don't care. I'm in love. Especially if they like you way, way more. They're gonna be like, I thought it was something else. So you just set them up to be nervous and like, I know we've been dating for a couple of months and I really, really like you. So I just need to tell you something that I've been keeping from you. But I don't know how you're gonna react. They're gonna be all scared, nervous that it's some real bad news or some crazy, and just set them up to think it's like something really bad, right? It's like, I'm so scared to tell you. I don't want to tell you. Then it'd be like, I have kids or I have a child. That's it. That's all. I thought you were going to tell me this is that. You're going to set them up real, real high to think it's going to be something real, real bad. And when you say kids, they're going to be relieved. Oh, that's it. You got kids. I like kids. That's all you got to do. Okay. People don't know that they're happy and to accept things until you make them. You know what I mean? So for example, if you set someone up to think you're getting ready to throw some really bad news on them or something that they can't accept, then a child or children that you have is going to be the least of their worries. Okay. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, I got to put some people in timeout because they keep spamming. All right. Anyway. Thank y'all. How to ask how much a man makes. Ask him what he does for a living, then go to the bathroom and Google the average salary of that profession. Also ask him if he does anything else. He might have several streams of income. So you'll have a ballpark figure of how much he probably earns. And if he's old, he probably has a lot saved and, the older he is, the higher he's probably paid. The younger he is, the less on the scale he's probably paid in the average amount of whatever he does professionally. Uh-oh, baby, sprinkle, sprinkle. When to give up after him saying he would pay for my debt, $5,000, but keeps pushing it, although sending me money here and there. He's, girl, he ain't got it, sprinkle, sprinkle. He don't got it. He lied. He can't give you that lump sum, sprinkle, sprinkle. So get you another one that you can keep him for the chump change, but have you another one at the same time that can give you money. Okay. Keep him for your gas money. Put him on the gas money and go find you somebody with some real money. Okay. Yeah, because like, why waste time? You don't have time to waste, ladies. So stop hoping and wishing you're going to make a man do what you need him to do when you can go find another one that likes you way more that's going to do it quickly. Okay, let me tell y'all something. It's a numbers game, I promise you. Y'all get to the type, okay, y'all are like, some of y'all are like, you grasp onto one person and you hope that they're going to do the most for you. When you could be grasping onto like 2 and 3 that are all going to do something for you. Okay. Putting all your eggs in one basket or all your faith in one person that you're just dating is not smart. You need to have several options, several streams of income, or several guys to give you money, or whatever. You don't need to put all the promises and coulda, shoulda, wouldas in one person. You need to have more, because that's how you're going to get what you need. And when one man wants to be your total provider, he will let you know, or you will let him know, this is what I need to be exclusive with you. 100% provided for, and this and that. And some guys will say, okay, I can do that. And some guys will say, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do that. And you'll just move on to the next. There is no trying to change someone, forcing them to do something that they don't want to do. If they don't like you enough, they're not going to do it. So that's why I say, make sure they like you way, way, way more. So it's easier. Choose your targets correctly so that it's easy. Make life easy. Okay. If you have a problem dating multiple people, then date all rich people. Date 2 rich people that have money. If you can only date one, then date one rich one that likes you way, way, way more than you like him. That way you know he's going to deliver or lose you. Okay? That's the math. Either date several or date one that likes you 10 times more you like to him. That way you know you're going to get it. You're dating an old married man, but you don't want to do sexual stuff with him. How do I get him from not wanting more without hurting his feelings? Tell him as long as he married, you ain't sleeping with him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or say, you know what? I have a problem with you being married, so I'm not going to sleep with you. But maybe I'll change my mind. I have to get to know you a little bit more. So give him hope, but tell him you ain't going to do it. But give him hope that he can change your mind. And every time you ask him for some money, he's going to think he's getting closer and closer to getting it. So always give them hope. Give them a way to change your mind, which is money, and then never change it. You know? Y'all got to start making up stuff. Well, I don't feel right doing that, but I do like spending time with you. You're so sweet. You would be the perfect man if you just weren't married. But, let's go out and see how it goes. Oh my gosh, I really need I really need your help this week. What do you think? Well, how much do you need? Okay. Act the part, play the role, get the money. Okay. Don't sleep with him. You don't have to. You can give him hope, but just don't do it. You said, what if he has money, but he is obese? Okay. That don't mean you have to do nothing with him. He can't catch you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get the money and run. Tell him you'll be back. Come back with some food and he'll forgive you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Sunflower goddess, sprinkle, sprinkle. It really is a numbers game. I met a pilot at work. I'm a flight attendant. And even though he took me out and bought you groceries, you still been on 4 dates with 3 other guys in the past 3 weeks. It is liberating. All right, then, the sunflower goddess, sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, get your money. Get your groceries. And you know what? Like, a lot of guys don't like when women take this sort of advice seriously, because it puts them at a disadvantage to get less attention, to get less dates, to get less sex. And they actually have to put in work and effort into themselves, not into you, but into themselves. Men have to put more effort into themselves in order to even get your attention these days. That should tell you, if guys are angry at this information, it's because they don't want to work on themselves enough to attract the type of woman that they really want. And they're mad about it. So either they'll level up themselves or they'll just be mad. Either way, it's not your problem. Ladies, it is literally their problem. Sure, if you accidentally burp in front of the date, how to cover it up? B-box. Dun, 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 dun. She was full like a beauty queen from a movie scene. Good old Mike. Yeah. The girl start beatboxing and singing Billie Jean or something, girl. Do something. Okay. I like her. She's zany. That's my favorite song. My favorite Michael Jackson song. Oh, does it matter about how old you are? No. As long as they older and got more money, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Way older and got way more money. Oh, baby, sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, he got it. He owns 8 companies. That's what pisses me off. He said he would pay by the end of the month. We've been dating 3 months, spent 9K. Okay. Well, maybe he can't get all his money right now. Maybe his money tied up. That's why you should be dating more than one. That way you can get your money first of the month, mid-month, and end of the month. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Date more. Um, or wait. If you like him a lot and you can afford to wait, then wait. If not, you can get somebody that has it now. Should you ask him for money or wait till he gives himself? I'm gonna insinuate that I'm gonna need some money a lot for most of the time that we're together. So he already know how to get my attention. I'm going to keep mentioning stuff that costs money. I'm going to keep mentioning about stuff I'm saving up for. I'm going to keep mentioning stuff that's getting ready to happen that he don't even know getting ready to happen because I'm going to make it up. I'm getting ready to set myself up to get paid. That's what I'm getting ready to do. So if y'all aren't doing that on phone conversations, texts, and dates, then y'all are wasting time. If y'all are dating for money, y'all are wasting time. Y'all better be setting them up from day one. Conversation one needs to be starting out the setup. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I just got off the phone with my fake Aunt Ethel who's sick. You setting them up for funeral money, flight money, wardrobe money for the future. You're already setting them up. He don't know no better. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to save up enough money to do A, B, C, and D. How was your day? I'm so glad you called. My day is much better now. Set them up from every conversation, from every angle. Set them up. If you're not setting them up, you wasting time because they set you up to sleep with you. You might as well start setting them up to get their money. What do you think they're calling you for? All right. So start setting them up to get their money. The sooner you do this, the more responsive they will be because they're trying to impress you to get you in the bed. So if you need something, they're going to have it more likely in the beginning than they will ever because they're trying to get you. You're going to be like, oh, you know what? If I help her pay for such and such, I might get it faster. That's it. You got to learn how to be from being so truthful and embellish. Yeah. Because I'm sure they're doing the same thing. I'm sure they're lying to you at every angle. So y'all need to be doing the same. I mean, you're giving your truth to someone who's probably lying to your face. Literally, most of the time you're on dates or on text or chatting between some dude. He's probably giving you more lies and you're probably giving him more truth. And that doesn't go together. So I missed your super chat. Uh-oh. I think I just answered it. You might have missed the answer, but I'll look. Okay, you said boop, boop. I might have missed a few. Hold on. Okay, you told me he owned 8 companies. I said get you another dude and that can pay in the middle of the month when you need your money. If you're gonna keep waiting on somebody to give you money, then keep waiting. There's nothing I can do about it unless I tell you to go get you another one. If you want me to tell you what to tell him, I mean, If he's making that much money, then he has options and choices. You can't tell him to give you some money. You can make up a fake scenario of why you need money now. You can make up a fake funeral you got to go to so he can give you the money now. You can make up some good old lies, like I keep telling y'all in these videos on how to get money from guys. Y'all can lie to get money when you need it. If he's still going to make you wait till the end of the month and the money is no longer necessary because you can't get to where you need to go, then that's when you know he doesn't care. You're not a priority, and you should definitely go get another one and keep him too. Do you take different approach if you are dating for marriage? Yes, make sure he has enough money to pay for you and some kids, a house, the car you want to drive, and also so you don't have to work if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm definitely not going to work from. So make sure he is good father material, that his income is only going to steadily rise, or that he's going to have several streams of income. Make sure he's financially able to take care of a family. Okay. And if you're dating for marriage, make sure he likes you way, 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 way more than you like him. Sprinkle, sprinkle, then you'll have a better marriage. All right. Way, way, way more. Okay. Curious about spouse's psychology. He wants an apology to feel loved better. I am unsure. Girl, just lie and say you sorry. I'm sorry. And don't even mean it, girl. Words are words. If he needs some words out of your mouth, you don't have to mean them. I would just lie. You said, I'm so sorry you feel bad for how I treated you. I'll be more sensitive next time. Girl, you lie to keep your job if you had a job, right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said that was your last relationship. All lies. Okay. If a man needs you to apologize to him because he's in his feelings, girl, just lie. Men lie to women all the time about their feelings. What? I don't care. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear to get my money. I don't care. It's just words. It doesn't really mean anything if you don't feel anything. Okay. Why can't you turn off your feelings? Because you're not focused on money. You're not focused on goals. You're not focused on yourself. You can turn off feelings when you are focused on a goal or for yourself. If you really like that person, if you really are in love with that man, or you want true love from a man and you're looking for your happiness outside of yourself, it's going to be hard to turn off your feelings because you're looking for feelings to be returned. Okay. When you're not getting any feelings or emotions in return, you seek them even more. You seek them even more. But when you turn yours off and you have a goal and you're seeking goals instead of feelings or validation, that's how. A lot of y'all are seeking love and approval and validation and happiness outside of yourselves. Men should only be your added bonus to give you money or to improve your life in some way, to help you start a family and support that family and take care of you. Okay. Otherwise, why are you catching feelings for someone who does not have any good intentions in mind for you? Uh, if they're not improving your life, you shouldn't be catching no type of feelings. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Okay, Ari, you're going to go to timeout. Bye, girl. Tell your mama. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Milagro. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hope to see makeup tutorials on your YouTube channel. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I have a whole makeup channel, but a lot of people did not watch it that much, so I kind of stopped doing it. But I might start back up depending on if the turnout. I might do one to test it, and I'll post a link on this channel maybe. But if y'all really want to see them, I'll see. If the numbers do well, then I'll continue. If not, I'm not gonna be bothered with it. If a guy you ignored broke no contact and wrote a whole paragraph, how do I reply to him? With a Cash App, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell him what you need and tell him how much it is and tell him, here go to Cash App or to Venmo or whatever. If he love you that much to write a book, he love you enough to give you some money. It's like, that's so sweet or that's so heartfelt, but right now I'm really in a bad situation and I need your help. Here you go. Send me some money. What they gonna do? Say no? If they just poured their feelings and their heart out to you and you're in need of help, what use are they to your life if they can't even see you no simple Cash App? Make them pay. Pick up a fake scenario why you need their help. The only way you getting back up in my life is if you pay. You don't have to, you can lie. It's like, you know what? I really am so glad that you text me. This is so heartfelt and sweet, or this is so interesting, and I'm really considering what you're saying, but right now I really need your help. You're and then go shopping. All right. Provider pays you 20K in 18 months. Allowance keeps going up. He's not obligated to pay, but provides each time. What should I do or say? Help? Huh? I don't understand this question. Is this a question? Y'all want me to do math or something? Okay. Y'all like it when I break out the calculator app, right? Okay. 18 months. So you're getting $1,100 a month. Okay. $111 a month. So you're getting not that much. Okay. I would ask for more. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ask for some more, ma'am. That's bare minimum. Okay. Unless you live somewhere where that's a lot of money, but I'm getting some more than that. Get another one. I can give you some more, and get his and his too. Do you invest in stock yourself or pay someone to? Usually your banks can do that for you if you get a money market account. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle, or you can hire somebody to do it. I don't know, but you can definitely just get a money market account. They do all that work, or whatever they call it, investment account. I don't know. Okay. Unless you live, yeah, that's not a lot of money. Get more. Okay. Get more money. It's not a lot. It's literally like 1,000 or less a month. 1,000 a month. You get some more money, unless that's enough for you. Okay. You said you wish my brain worked as fast as mine. Can you do another video on how to make money? I tried Zazzle, but girl, you got to have several streams of income. Okay, here's my thing. If you don't have money and you're trying to figure out how to make money, try a lot of different things at the same time. And also try to find people that have money to help you get money. You know what I'm saying? So listen to their ideas and things like that. Do more than one thing. If one thing isn't working, do something else. Do something else. And if that one thing starts working that wasn't working before, now you have a stream of income. If whatever you're working on currently starts making money, then you have another stream of income. When you have two or three streams of income, do something else so that you have four streams of income. And when you have multiple streams of income, they're all going to work for you. They're all going to start working. And then use your social media to promote it. Okay. That's all you got to do. Or get it to someone who can promote it until you're able to do it yourself. But that's it. You just have to keep going and continuously work every day until you start making money. Okay. Sometimes you have to come up with a really good idea. Sometimes it's going to take you trial and error. I remember when I first started making like those little t-shirts on Zazzle, before Sprinkle Sprinkle was even a phase, before my channel was popular at all. I made a stupid t-shirt with an alien on it that said something like, silly, like take me home or whatever. That t-shirt sold a lot. It was just something stupid and that simple. Or if I, just did a t-shirt with like the campaigns are coming up, people are getting ready to start voting for presidents, make some political t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what's popular right now that's going to sell, and put your effort, make some keychains. People are going to buy the merch if they're, trying to support a political person. I don't know. So be smart and don't sell what you like, sell what other people like. When you get to the point where you can sell what you like because people like you, that's where you're going to make money too. So think about what other people like and sell stuff that they like. Design for other people. Keep other people in mind. Okay. That's the best I can tell you. Okay. Stop trying to do it big and or make things like catered to you, not what you buy, but what most people would buy, or what other like people that are looking online for a t-shirt, what are they looking for? What do they want to buy? Okay. What age to date for 34-year-old plus size woman to get paid? Okay. 60 and up, ma'am. Date 60 and up. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, how do you play on your man's insecurities, height, appearance, PP size? Um, wear high heels, look good all the time, and ask for money. So if you wear high heels and he's short, he's gonna feel insecure. If you look better than him all the time, he's gonna feel ugly. If you ask for money, he know he got to give it to you because he got a little pee-pee. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There you go. And if you ask for money, he says no. Look down at his pants. There you go. That's it. Whatever age you are, make sure the man is old enough to pay your bills, his bills, and still give you money to go shop and go on vacation and whatnot. Okay, make sure they have enough money. Okay, a man close to your own age ain't gonna be able to do it. Oh, Rocket, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. What to do if married men won't leave you alone? Then tell them your bills need to be paid. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get money. That's what I'm saying. You know what? Since you ain't gonna leave me alone, then I guess you want to make friends with these bills. Here you go. We said a smart woman always find a way to make money. They sure do. Don't get mad, get paid. Exactly. There's no you if you can't get paid from getting mad, then why even get mad? I'm getting paid. Oh, lifestyle. Should you get back together with a provider who likes you more than you like him? He said he was still traumatized from his divorce. That was 7 years ago and afraid to marry. Okay. Well, make sure you get enough out of him to where it doesn't matter if you marry him or not. So that means you need this much money in your bank account to say, I don't. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you're looking for marriage, hopefully he's old and he'll die before you really need to get married. If he's not that old and he's traumatized from marriage and da 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 da, so you know what? Say, well, I'm looking for marriage, and if you really, really like me, then you will have to put that aside. Mhm. Or just trick him, ma'am. Just trick him. Just say, you know what? That's fine. We don't have to get married. Then have a fake pregnancy scare. He said, I guess I got to put you on child support. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Then he'll be trying to pop the question quick. False alarm. Too late now. I got the ring. Girl, you tried this line and a man called you a prostitute. Then he was broke, ma'am. If a man calls you a prostitute, he's broke. That means if he can't cater to you, because men know women like money. If he can't provide, if he doesn't have enough for you to even date him, then he's broke. Okay. And if he calls you a prostitute, it means he can't even afford a prostitute if he can't afford what you're asking. So why are you even dealing with him? He's poverty mind. Like, okay, well, and that's who you're used to dealing with. When women on my caliber like nice things. And if you can't afford it, just say you broke. To call me no prostitute. If I was a prostitute, I'd have money in hand right now and you'd be gone in 30 minutes. And I would never see you again. What if the guy has a kid? Oh well, are you dating the kid or are you dating the guy? Who cares? Is he spending money? Is he paying bills? Who cares? I really wouldn't care if he had a child, if he's paying my bills and the child is not a problem to me. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care. I'm not going to be the babysitter. I have to hire a nanny or something. or most of the time when men have kids, the mom usually has the custody anyway. So you probably only going to see them every other weekend if y'all are serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about that. Okay. Every time I talk to a provider, he talks about sex. So I talk about my bills. Good for you, man. That's how you do it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You say you're never the problem. Should you tell another guy that you have give you money, that you have dudes give you money? No, you don't tell him anything. You just say, well, I'll find another way. Don't give him no details. Why am I dressed like a maid? I'm not. If y'all want to see this whole outfit, I'm going to post it later on Instagram. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Sure. Should we treat marriage like a business? Of course. Okay. Opinion on Ariana Grande new man. I don't know about him. I don't know. I hope she likes him. I don't know about her new man. Anyway. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thoughts on 4B movement. I don't even know what that is. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You've been dating a guy for 2 weeks. You've learned about his age. He's older. He's 20. Second date told me to delete my dating profile to remove distraction. How to, girl, you don't do nothing a man tell you to do, especially if he hasn't given you any money, man, or paying any bills. Get your money. Say, I would love to do that. And I definitely would delete all my things when I find a man who's going to totally provide and take care of me. Until then, you can't go nowhere. Okay. Pay them bills, sir. Look him in his eye. You know what? I've been waiting for someone to ask me to do that for the longest time. That is so sweet. I mean, I really like you too. But, if you're willing to totally take care of me in every way and provide for me, I will totally take myself off of all the dating apps and never return. That means you got to pay. Period. Then put it right back up when he says, oh, he can't, or something came up. Put it right back up with a vengeance and better pictures. How often should you switch up, change it up a lot? Not to where people don't recognize who you are, but enough to keep them on their toes and interested. Okay. What if he pays and you have his credit card, but he doesn't want to sleep together? What does that mean? It means he got a little PP. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Or it don't work. Either way. Little or don't work, which is good. What do men enjoy talking about that keeps them talking? Themselves. Okay. What if you can't lie? Then don't date. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What to say when they ask when was your last relationship? Okay, always say 6 months ago and he moved out of the country. That means none of your business in girl language. 6 months ago, you were engaged, but he had to move out of the country, so you ended it on friendship, good terms. That's all you say. Then have a little story to go behind it that makes it interesting and seem true. Okay. What if you can't lie? Then don't date. I keep telling y'all, don't date if you can't lie. If you can't lie, don't date. There you go. Okay, because everybody can lie. It is possible. If you don't want to lie, just say that. Say, I don't want to lie. Then go tell the truth. And when you get tired of being treated like a doormat and take it for granted and lie to yourself, then you come back over here and learn how to lie. All right. Okay. Mix truth with lie. Okay. This ain't the channel for you then, ma'am. Because we be lying over here. Okay. Some people call it some people call it strategy. Some people call it embellishment. Whatever you choose to call it, you can call it something else besides a lie, an untruth, fantasy, fiction. You can name it whatever you like. Just do what you got to do. I just say what it is. It's a lie and it's okay. It's okay to lie. It's okay to lie. It is okay to lie. Why? Because not everybody needs to know your business. You just meet someone, you're going to tell them your whole truth and nothing but the truth. You ain't in court. And people still lie in court. What if you can't lie? Then don't date. Okay. So you date a 29-year-old who still lives with his parents and seems stingy with money. Girl, if you stupid, sprinkle, sprinkle. Imagine this. What if he was ugly, gross, still lived with his parents, and was cheap? Would you date him then? You're just dating him for looks. You're only dating him for looks. That's why he's still at his parents' house at 29, because he does not have to get up and go do anything, because you'll date a 29-year-old man who still lives with his parents and cheat. So he don't have to do better in life because you're considering him as dating material. That's why he don't get up and do nothing better with himself, because y'all will date that mess. That's why. Don't do it. How to take advantage of him needing reassurance about my feelings. You would need to, okay, well, this is where lying comes in really good, okay? Acting and lying. Act like you love that man. Act like he the best thing you ever seen. Act like you in love, and you call him every 5 minutes, text him every 5 minutes, tell him you love him, baby, give him a nickname, okay? Get it off the way until he's sick of it, okay? Overdo it until he's tired of it and he won't ask you no more. All right? Get it all out the way, man. Get it all out. If a man is feeling insecure that you don't have feelings for him, then overdo it until he's sick of it. He's like, you know what? I believe you. I know you in love with me. You text me every 5 minutes. You tell me you love me. You gave me some nicknames. You write my last name after your name on some hearts on some papers. You write me love letters. Girl, go cray and show him you love him so he can stop with all this rigmarole mess. And so you can get your money. Okay? Overdo it and then get your money. You never have to mean it. Just tell him what he needs to hear. Oh, lifestyle. If you're dating a wealthy man, but I'm also visibly wealthy and he knows, should I go for money if it looks like I don't need it? Of course. Always go for money, man, even if it don't look like you need it. So you got to maintain. Say, you know what? Start thinking about bigger and better things. All right, Shira, when is the best time to send the link to what you want? When he's home, relaxing at work, or just before sex? When you about to bust him or start arguing about something. When he's trying to get your forgiveness is the best time. When he's trying to get your forgiveness. So make up a fake problem, tell him you're mad at him for not texting you back, kind of start ignoring him. So then start looking at your phone and adding stuff to your cart. And then like when he says, what's wrong? What's wrong? Well, you never do this and this and that to me. Oh my God, these shoes are so cute. You're like, well, let me see. So when he feels bad or guilty or trying to get forgiveness for something is the best time to get your cart paid for. Okay. You're seeing your ex. He's now married and has a 3-year-old. We slept together, but he seems remorseful of his marriage, but he didn't speak badly of his wife. How can I make him commit to me and leave his wife? Girl, Sparkles, you was just, girl, married men, especially ones that can still get some on the side, are just going to get some on the side, man. He got a kid, a young kid. He ain't going nowhere because he's going to get put on child support or something. So all you can do is hope that he'll give you some money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The best thing I would do is date someone else and just use him for sex and money if that's what you really want him for, because he's already taken, man. You should have got him before he got married, or wait until that kid is old. When he's sick and tired of being sick and tired, he'll find you. Okay? If he's not happy. But honestly, it's too soon in the marriage, too early to try to take him away. If it had been like, over a decade or two, perhaps it'd be easier. But girl, he ain't going nowhere no time soon. You just slept with a married man because, it was easy. Officially, Jay, you're starting to detach from your man because I don't like me the way he lit and feel bad that he provides for me, but want to break up. Because I don't like me the way he likes and I feel bad, but he provides for me. Okay. I don't know what this question is saying, but I'm finna get money forever. Okay. If he's paying bills and you don't like him, but he's paying bills, then let him pay your bills. He's supposed to like you more. He is supposed to like you more. What are you doing? You want to be Pygmeisha or something? If he don't like you more, you in the wrong place. He's supposed to like you more. He is supposed to like you more. If he don't like you more, then leave. You don't feel guilty. You feel honored. Dang, this man likes me this much and he's paying for everything and I don't even like him that much. I am so honored. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why do you feel guilty? You're never, let me tell y'all something, women. Thank you, Rainey. You're never going to like a man more that gives you way more. It's never going to happen. You're not going to fall in love with a man who's going to give you the world and who likes you just as much as you like them. It's never going to happen. You know why? Let me tell you why. Someone has to like the other one way more in order to do way more. If you want a 50-50 relationship, just say that. And then when he claims all of your hard work as his own to impress some other woman that he will pay 100% for, don't be mad. Don't be mad, because that's what's going to happen. So if you're feeling guilty, it's because that's your Pygmeisha gene, your poverty mind Pygmeisha gene knocking. Shut it down, ma'am. They're supposed to like you way more and do way more for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-oh, Goddess Aura. You start to detach. Boyfriend was making reaction videos behind my back. Bulge reaction videos. I don't even know what that is. He was making a little money doing it, but my bills are not paid and I feel betrayed. Seems like cheating. Do I leave? Honestly, I would tell him, you know what? Since you're trying to make dumb, stupid videos behind my back and get paid, you might as well get paid and make videos about whatever he's doing. But honestly, I really wouldn't care. I would have to anyway. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, you start to detach when you stumbled across this channel. Thank you, got my, okay, yeah. Well, that's why you need more than one. So you can make a smooth transition onto the other one and then get another one to replace that one too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Honestly, you should already have another one lined up. That way it's a smooth transition. Or tell him to give you some money. Okay. I don't even know what that is, y'all. I don't have no TikTok. Okay. Do you suggest, okay, easiest way to move on, get another man. This is the easiest way. Go date other people quick. Why not just straight up escort? Because you don't have to. When you can have several dates, like, okay, why doesn't a man straight up escort? Why is it okay for a man to date several women at the same time? And it's not okay for a woman to keep her options open and get the most out of everything. It's okay for a man to do it. So if I want to date three people at the same time and get all my bills paid, vacation and shopping money, that is what I'm going to do. Okay? And you don't have to be an escort to do that. Men will date three chicks at the same time because they're the man, or it's okay for the man. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to do what gets the best results, just like men are going to do what they want. So because you come over here and say, why don't you just be an escort? Why don't you just be a prostitute? Why don't you just be a prostitute and a male escort, or maybe gay for pay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why don't you do it? Since you the prize. Any man who thinks he's the prize is gay for pay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Some man done whispered in his ear a little too hard. What to say when you don't have a career? Girl, who cares? That's not why you're in a relationship. You're in a relationship to get paid. Okay. Make up something that sound like it don't get paid that much. Okay. Hi, Shira. What's the best first impression I can make with a guy? That you look too good to be in his presence unless he's paying bills, gifts, future allowances. Uh-oh, manifest with ease. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hi, Shira. Would you share the wig details? Not on this video, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But maybe I'll tell y'all later in the community section. We'll see. Sometimes I forget and I don't know what the names of stuff is. Sometimes they're old and I don't know. How can you respectfully, but thank you, girl, hurt a man's ego? Call him the wrong name. Okay. And then correct it. Officially, J. Do men like women with double chins? They like women who like them. I don't know. Do you have a double chin? You're at contour. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, so the question about how to respectfully hurt a man's ego. Okay, so if you call a man the wrong name and then say, "Oh, that's my coworker," or "That's my cousin," or whatever, they know you lying, but they can't really say anything, especially if they still have you working. Hmm. Don't ask me about people I don't know, because if I don't know who they are, to anybody who won't marry their baby mama after 8 years, is because they don't need to. She already acting like a wife and don't have the marriage license. Okay, stop acting like a wife, and maybe you'll get wifed. That's the best thing I could say. Stop, go on strike, ma'am. Put them on child support and see how fast you get around. All right. Should you aim to be best friends with your husband? No. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you are, it's because the friendship has grown over the course of the marriage. But you also need to have other people to talk to, because you can't talk to a man about everything. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't want to talk to you about everything. Let's just put it that way. Sometimes you need someone else, or, family members, girls, other, women your age, whatever. How to intrigue a man. Look good. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Look good. That the eye gets them. Mhm. They're not gonna sit there and waste time with you if you're looking ugly. So look really good. If you look really good and you want to intrigue them, then act like you're the prize. Be playful, coy, mysterious, make them chase. Okay. So make them chase and avoid anybody who's cheap and broke. Avoid anyone who's cheap and broke because let me tell y'all why, ladies, they're just gonna get cheaper. And where you gonna end up? Okay. A poverty mind gets passed down to children too. If you marry a broke dusty and you've accepted the broke dusty lifestyle with him, then what do you think your kids are gonna learn? You don't want to keep doing that. Y'all gotta do better. Leave broke dusty dudes alone. I don't care how mad they are. I don't care what names they call you. It doesn't really matter. They're not the type of people that you need to be hanging around. They're not the type of people you need to procreate with. They're the type of people that need to level up themselves and get it together and stop making excuses. That's the type of people they are. They need to get themselves out of poverty mind. That's not your job, ladies. That's not our jobs. Oh, Shiver, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Jer Jerknea. I can't pronounce that. Gikonea. Okay, I hope I said that right. You or 20 needed a sugar daddy ASAP. What would you do? Go get one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go to the rich side of town. Go early in the morning. Go to breakfast. Find the old people. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go to funerals on the rich side of town. Look for the widows, the widowers, the other old dudes at the funeral. Girl, go where the old people at. Lubies, the old people restaurant. You know, the CVS pharmacy. Okay, shopper, sprinkle, sprinkle. You leveled up my money above and you got extra secure. Good for you. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. The younger you are, the faster you can get a sugar daddy if you know where to go. You're uh-huh. They said I'm taking advice from somebody from a senior citizen. Yeah, he got AARP, Social Security, 401k, retirement. He got several streams of income plus a lot more. Yes. Old people got money, especially if they're financially responsible. You don't want to date somebody that has one stream of income and still living in their mama house, and they one stream of income is their mama. Y'all want to live. Don't deal with dusties, okay? Because I'd rather have a senior citizen with several streams of income than a dusty with none. Yes, and you get that senior citizen discount. Sprinkle, sprinkle, and look, you can marry twice if you do it right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Be collecting insurance policy, houses, deeds, and husbands. All right. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Who cares about old men? They're better than young men, in my opinion. I'm not dealing with nobody that's dumb and immature and can't even be on my level mentally and stupid and broke. Like, I would rather deal with the oldest man in a wheelchair rolling around that had more money in his account and more financial sense in his mind that could actually teach you something and get you to where you need to go financially than some broke dusty living at his mama house making fun of old men, which he's going to be one day and wonder where his youth went while he's still broke and old. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be old one day, sir, and when you get to 40 and you're still broke as a man, hang it up. It's over. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It makes no sense, guys, making fun of old men that have money. You're supposed to have money when you get old. You're supposed to be financially stable when you get old. You're supposed to be able to pull younger women if you did it right in life when you get old. You're supposed to be able to do that. You're not supposed to be old sitting over there with somebody that is broke and you broke and y'all broke together. That's dumb. Shoot, that's an old man's fantasy is to have a young woman that look good. That means he did something right in life, which means he got his money up. If you can't do it, just say you can't do it, sir. If you can't get your money up, no matter how old you get, if you don't see yourself as an old man paid with a young woman, then what type of life are you living? Sprinkle, sprinkle. What, you gonna be old next to some old pygmisha chick? I don't understand. I'm supposed to be with somebody old. You said not old and saggy. I don't have to do nothing with no old man anyway. That's y'all. Y'all, men only think about sex. Men only think about sex because that's all that they think about. That's why we can get their money so easy. Women can get their money so easy. You get 3 old men that you ain't got to do nothing with. You pay and you set for life. You get one young broke man, all he want to do is sleep and roll around on his air mattress. You broke for life. Okay? Think about it. You broke for life if you rolling around on an air mattress with Darius. You see money as an evil poverty mindset. Money is not evil. It's what you do with it that's evil. If you're using money to better your life, to better your children's life, to live in a better neighborhood, to have better school districts for your children, to learn and have a better education, and to grow up with a better mindset and a better chance in life, that's not evil. To be broke, rolling around on an air mattress with Darius, having your kids live in poverty and risk their lives going to school every day because they live in a rundown neighborhood, that's evil. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. The self-aware ape podcast. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, bulge reaction videos are where you film women reaction to his private parts through his pants while he. Okay. Oh, I don't have TikTok. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I don't know about that. It seems kind of immature, and that's why you should only date older men with money. Okay. Looking for a sugar daddy, you be blunt or play dumb. Well, it depends on how good you look and how much they like you. You got to know if they like you way, way more, you can just ask for what you want. If they don't, you got to play the game. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Your boyfriend spoils you, but you told him you struggle financially. He offered help, but feel, but you could feel he doesn't want to give me money. He asked me again to help. Okay. Well, then get another boyfriend, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm not getting ready to waste my time and my energy on somebody that can't do nothing for me. If you can't improve my life, then get out. Okay, goodbye. Ain't nobody got time for that. You'll learn that the older you get. You're going to stop wasting a lot of time with these dudes who can't do nothing for you or can't improve your life. I mean, if you're just lonely and need to have somebody and to say you have a man, great. But don't get mad if he tells you no for money because that's your fault for wasting time. I'm not getting ready to waste time for nobody that cannot improve my life. If you can't improve it, get out. You don't need to be there. You're taking up my oxygen. That's just it. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Darius is in his feelings because his mama denied him $20 and her car keys. I'm so sorry. Better luck next time. Okay. Why society blames women saying homeworkers but never the man for cheating? Because, okay, let me tell y'all why the society blames women for being homeworkers. Because men are stupid and they see men as dumb and weak and they will chase anything that will allow them to hit. Okay, so basically the man is handicapped. Basically, they're putting the men down by saying a man is so dumb, so gullible that any woman that decides she wants a piece of him can take advantage of him and take him away from his family. That he has nothing to do with it because he's all physical and no brains. So literally it's an insult to a man when they blame the woman for being a homewrecker. I couldn't help it. She offered it to me. I slipped and fell and we were just doing it. Okay. It's because the men are just used to getting away with cheating with no side effects. And it's okay as long as he's paying. Besides rich restaurants, rich have cheap one. Okay. Broke side has rich restaurant. Okay, I don't know what that means, but thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Broke. Maybe you're talking to someone else in the comments. Okay. Yeah, because like a lot of people don't realize, you know, it takes a lot for a man to pack his bags, decide I like her better than her. I will risk being put on child support. I will risk financial issues to be with this other woman. He actually has to put in more work to leave than the woman had to put in to attract him. So literally, it's their way of saying, I'm not going to blame my man because I'm insecure that there's something that I'm missing and this woman has, and she should know better. And you know what? You should know better, ma'am. You should know better than to put all your eggs in one basket and to build and be 50-50 with your man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You should be set up to where if he leaves you, you end up with more anyway. You should be glad when a home record comes through because that means you are free to date and you getting paid. That's how you set up your marriage, man. Don't be getting mad when they leave. Get paid. Get paid when they leave. Darius, it's old. It's dusty talk. Please go somewhere else. Go to Pick Misha channel. You actually have a chance over there. Nobody cares. Oh, these dusties are stupid, aren't they? Thank you, Shira. Because of you, I have a few sponsors that help me with your vending machine business. Listen to this woman. Uh-oh, get it. Alondria. Yeah, you can make some good money with them vending machines. Yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. I need to teach these dusties how to get paid. Because obviously they think being in people's comments and acting dusty is attractive. Only to your mama, sir. Only to your mama. She probably happy she just got somebody to take care of her when she get old. He ain't going nowhere. I can depend on him. I'm gonna be 80 years old. He's still gonna be up in my house. You didn't accept the fact that you dusty for life. All right. How to get him to spend more, demand more, ask for more, want more, talk about more. Okay. Make him think like more is better. I'm grooming women to be whores. No, you can't be a whore without a man. You can't be a woman can't be a whore unless a man has some money. A woman can't be a whore unless a man wants sex. A woman can't be a whore unless a man wants sex before marriage. A woman can't be a whore unless a man is willing to put his life on the line to get something he wants from a woman. A woman cannot be a whore unless a man is chasing behind her, wanting more than she's willing to give for free. All right? And y'all gonna do that anyway. Y'all gonna call any type of woman a whore that don't want you or who you can't afford. We already know this. That's why we don't care. And we still gonna get our money. All right? Y'all can pull every name out the book, every excuse out the book, but you can't pull no money out your own pocketbooks, out your own wallets. Y'all can call us every name in the book. But guess what? Y'all can't call yourself paid. Y'all got a long vocabulary when it comes to women, but a short one when it comes to y'all's finance. That's okay though. At least you're doing something with your life. How to get him without pulling him. I don't know what that means. Like you don't want him to be your boyfriend? Okay. Then just call him your give him a nickname. No job, no common sense, just harassment. Exactly, girl. Who wanted dusty harassment? The dusty. I need to pull out my dust exorcism kit. Oh, peculiar princess, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. He's possessed with a dust demon. All right. Be gone, dust demon. Be gone, dust demon. No. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Let me get my holy water. I rebuke this dust. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. If you live in a saturated area, do you suggest small town? I suggest go where you're liked, go where people are going to like you way more than you like them, so you guaranteed to get their money. Yes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hmm. If nonchalant, should I match energy and play it off? I'm trying to get money. I don't care about someone being nonchalant. If they're nonchalant with their money, then I'm gone. All right. So honestly, if they're just acting, as long as you can get their money, that's all that really matters. If they're acting nonchalant, then ignore, act like you don't even know what they're doing. Just get the money. Don't worry about how they acting. Don't worry about what kind of emotional response they're trying to trigger. Just get their money, man. All right. Mike, okay, you're trying to get my attention. I see. You're trying to trigger me emotionally. I see. Well, I'm trying to get your money. How can I do this? That's the conversation you need to be having with yourself in your mind when a man starts acting nonchalant. Okay, somebody said real men would be busy right now. True, true, true. They really would be busy getting money, having several streams of income, doing more with their lives. But some men aren't real men. They're just boys trapped into a man's body. Okay. Um, and you know what? It seems like men with poverty mindsets want to spread it so they don't be alone. Uh-oh, is there really a wall at 35 for women? I don't know. Ask Rihanna, ask Beyonce, ask the woman that's over 35 that looks good and men still want. I don't know. Most women that are older, they don't see a wall. They see men with more money. They see older men with more money who are willing to spend. Now, to date younger guys with no money who don't want any woman that wants vacations, homes, custom homes, luxury vehicles, their wallets, those men's wallets may hit the wall because they can't afford to date women their own age. Okay, because women their own age, they want more. Like, you can't impress a woman who's 35 and up with Forever 21 shopping spree. You can't impress a woman who's 35 and up with, McDonald's. You can't impress a woman that's 35 and up with, driving to y'all mama house on a weekend to eat dinner instead of going out on a date. So when a woman is 35 and up, she gets serious about her lifestyle, which means she needs a man to be able to match that. This is why most women who are older date older men who can provide them with a lifestyle. Because when you get over a certain age, you want to relax. You want to start living your life to the fullest. You want to go on vacation. You want to look good. You want to decorate your house. You want to drive a luxury vehicle. And a dusty dude who's 35 and under is not going to be able to give you all that. Not easily. So that's why men have made up this myth about women hitting the wall at 35 because they can't afford her. So then they are insecure with their financial income. So they put it on the woman that, oh, there's something wrong with you after the age of 35 and I can't deal with you anymore because we want more. We don't want Forever 21 shopping spree. We don't want Olive Garden at 35, sir. We don't want Applebee's. We don't want all that cheap stuff that y'all are, offering these younger women. We're past that. We want lifestyle. Okay. We want deeds. He says I have bad reputation, but date night me for a year now. Okay, I don't care what people say. Are they paying bills? All right, that's good enough. Sparkle, sparkle. Say what you want. Pay them bills. That's why you at it. Pay them bills or shut up. Either way. I'm not worrying about what people think. I'm worrying about, what they're going to offer me and how they're going to improve my life. If they're not offering or improving my life, they can go. That's how you have to move. Okay. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. There you go. Get your money, ma'am, and don't worry about people say or think. Keep collecting and keep it moving. That's how you thrive. Okay, because if people sit there and worry about what everyone thinks of them, every little negative comment, then they're going to be wasting their time thinking about that when they can be planning their life and their lifestyle and how what they're going to do next, and where they're going to go on vacation and stuff like that. And stop worrying about what other people think. They're not you. That's all you need to know. They're thinking about you. You ain't thinking about them. Move along. Uh-oh, tink, sprinkle, sprinkle. If they would spend time getting money rather than watching you and commenting, they could have their dream girl. I'm sure they could, but you know what? Maybe that's too challenging for them. Who knows? They're not equipped with the mindset to do that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Who hurt me so bad? Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all the story. Who hurt me so bad? A broke man who said women should go 50-50. And that broke my heart because I was like, you know what? That's not right. A man should pay. Goodbye. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't do 50-50. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There's no promo code. I'm so sorry, St. Marquise. Thank you, sir or ma'am. I don't know because I can't tell your name. Yeah. Any man that dare fix his lips to ask for 50-50 breaks any woman's heart, period. That hurts. When a man asks for 50-50, you know what it means? I don't like you. That's exactly what, if a man fixes his lips and say, we splitting it, we going to have, da-da-da, that means I don't like you. And that was that. It's like, okay, you don't like me? That's all you have to say. You didn't have to say go 50-50. You just told me you didn't like me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Just tell me you don't like me. Shoot. You ain't got to get that evil to ask me to go 50-50. Just say you don't like me. We can end it like that. Don't embarrass yourself. That's it. That's what happened. Why my man doesn't what? But ask me what? I can't. Y'all writing incomplete sentences. What? Realistically, men do not do 50-50. So why is that always brought up? Because a lot of women ask me. They're like, they tell me they're Barbara the Builders. They tell me they pay half the bills, or they tell me their man has been unemployed for a year and they've been holding it down, or they tell me that their man lives in their house and only pays 50% of the bills. They tell me these things. So I'm just responding to what people are telling me and these comments. So I would be happy if most men didn't do 50-50. And I'm sure a lot of these other ladies would be happy and wouldn't have to ask these dumb questions if their man was paying 100%. Those of you who are not single, who are married or live with a grown man, who is getting 100% provided for? Who don't pay no bills? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Put in some type of emoji. I don't know. Put some money bags or something. Because I'm responding to people's questions and whoever's in these comments. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. If you live in a situation where you're not going 50-50, great. That's the correct way. Especially if you're living with a grown man. That's correct. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't work. Don't work. Tell him you're going to work at the strip club or you're going to school to be a masseuse. And he's going to be like, I don't want you touching on no other man, or I don't want you working at no strip club. Just always say that you're going to go do the job that he does not want you to work at. Or tell him you're finna go work around a bunch of rich men. There's 10, 20, 1,000 times richer than him. I'm gonna go be a personal assistant to a millionaire that lives in this mansion down the street, down the highway, wherever far it is. See what he do. Oh, I just applied to be a personal assistant to a billionaire. See won't he provide then? Like, oh my gosh, doctor made you 50-50 scrubs his floor for 6 months. Girl, better than me. I couldn't do it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When I came off strong and say I need to be compensated, how do I say it without looking me? Okay, you have to. Okay, here's the thing. The man has to be literally drooling because your presence is too good to be true in order for you to be that blunt. I mean, he got to look ugly, old, looking like Quasimodo, because whatever you tell him sounds like music to his ears, even if it's harsh. Just you acknowledging his presence is a dream come true, no matter what's coming out your mouth. Okay. If he's decent and not looking like Quasimodo or who did it and why, or if he's not really ugly, then you need to play the game. You need to manipulate, set him up from the beginning that you're going to need some money. Like I said in this video earlier, you're going to have to start playing the game early on the phone, on the texts, and all of the stuff. If he ugly, you can ask for whatever you want in whatever tone. Sprinkle, sprinkle, because he's going to give it to you. All right. Oh, thank you, Will Kim, for being a new member. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because I'm not getting ready to put in too much work. Life's supposed to be easy. Once you get to a certain point and know who you are, it's supposed to get easier. You said why your man don't buy you what you ask him for? What should you do? Go get another man to buy you what you ask him for. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what you do. Okay, you won't buy it, somebody else will. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what you do, ma'am. When you come home with it, he's gonna be like, where you get that from? My friend. I borrowed it. Or my friend gave me hers. Just lie. Get what you want from other people if he can't give it to you. All right. Why should you go without? Because he can't get it for you. If you want it, go get it. I'm serious. And a lot of people say, I'm keeping y'all single, or these dusties. Why would you want to be with a broke man who can't give you nothing? When you can get several things from several men who can give you whatever you ask for. That doesn't make sense to me. So you're going to be single and broke, you're going to be, because you're not single till you're married. So you're going to be with a broke dusty or married to a broke dusty who tell you no every time you ask him for something. I'd rather be single and getting yes from everybody I ask. Okay. Like, can you pay these bills? Yes. Can you buy me this? Yes. Can you take me here? Yes. Rather than being attached to somebody broke, always telling you no. You can be attached to somebody broke all you want, but make sure you have somebody that's telling you yes too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You know why? Because if they can't do it, someone else will. And why should you suffer because you decide to be broke, dating broke with a dusty? All you got to do is either leave them or get somebody else that's going to give you what you want. Either way, get what you want. All right. Dusty mentality will tell you no. Poverty mind will tell you no. Go get what you want, ma'am. Somebody will tell you yes. All right. He told me to ask him whenever I need money. How do I get him to do it naturally? Tell him it turns you on when you get money. Girl, if you want to turn you on, he's going to come with them envelopes full of cash or send you some cash app. Tell him it turn you on every time you hear cha-ching or every time he hands you an envelope. Tell him it turn you on. Link it to sex and he'll be like, oh, I'm going to give her some more money. Whenever he gives you something, give him a hug, rub your boobs on him, whisper in his ear, thank you, baby. You're so sweet. Girl, make it every time he give you money, turn him on. Because it's like, oh, that turns me on so much when he gives me money. Give him a nickname. Rub his back. I don't know. Do something. All right. You said y'all gonna be lifetime escorts. It's better than being lifetime pick Meechers and Barbara the Builders, and it's not really an escort if the man willingly gives it to you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's not an escort if you know your value and you don't settle for dust. That's just normal. Any woman wants to be admired, liked, provided for. You're telling me that women who are good women are just going to take trash for the rest of their lives? That doesn't make sense. Good women deserve better things than dust. So ladies, get y'all's money. Ignore these dusties. These dusties are like a disease, and it's called poverty mind. Lose it and lose them. Yes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank y'all. Y'all are so sweet. Anyway, if y'all keep listening to dusties, y'all gonna be right there in the dust with them rolling on an air mattress. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, why are you never appreciated? Or why are you never approached? Maybe you're in the wrong side of town, or you don't look approachable, or people have to get to know you and see that you're approachable. You have to look approachable. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You know they on an air mattress, girl. They can't afford no headboard, no real mattress. Unless their mama give them one. They that dusty. What if I did that and he got mad? Did what? I don't really care if they're getting mad. Are you still getting paid? People gonna get mad, but you need to continuously getting paid. He said Darius's girlfriend is a fleshlight off Temu. Chat and cut David. I have no response to that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Good for him. At least he got somebody for free or for cheap. All right. You say you asked for flowers and he didn't buy you none. Miranda, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for being a member. You asked for flowers, he didn't buy you it, so you got it, and he stopped talking to me. Okay, well, here's my thing. Why would you date someone who is not going to listen to you and respond to you and make your life better? You're just not dealing with someone who's not listening to you. So, for example, you say you like flowers, you want flowers. He didn't bring you no flowers. Somebody else bought you flowers. Okay. If he got mad and left, it's because he can't control nothing, and he started off on the wrong foot anyway. If he can't afford you, if he don't want to give you flowers, if he don't want to make you happy, then he's not there to impress. So what's he there for? He's not there to improve your life. He ain't there to impress. So let him move along. Don't be mad. He can't do what you need him to do. He's not there to impress you. Then tell him to move along. Oh, Claudia, sprinkle, sprinkle. Is $120K a year too low salary for a provider? It depends on where you live, what you want, and what type of lifestyle you want, and how many kids you want, and is that salary going to increase? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do the math, ma'am. Do the math. Look up your dream house. Look up the down payment on your dream house. Look up the monthly salary. Look up the bills. Look up the utilities. Look up the taxes in that area. Look up the type of car you want to be driving. Look up family vacations you might want to go on. Make a budget of how much you actually need to be happy. And if it fits, then it fits. If it don't, it don't. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It all depends on your taste and what you want and the lifestyle that you're looking for. Thanks, Shira. You're 38, 3 guys, a CEO, banker, and a CTO in late 40s and 50s. 2 of them want marriage. How do I decide? Should I go with my gut? Okay. Late 40s and 50s. Okay. Late 40s. Okay. And 50s. I would go with the late 40s because he's almost about to be 50, which means he's more likely to really want marriage because he's about to hit 50. and he's probably getting ready to go through his midlife crisis. And if you make yourself the midlife crisis, they're going to treat you like really good. Okay. If you're going for the 50-year-old, they've already gone through their midlife crisis, are going through their midlife crisis, and they're probably ready to settle down too. But I would say either one is fine, but you're probably the late 40s who's getting ready to hit 50 will become more attached to you if you become his midlife crisis. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You make him feel young again. All right. What if he pays for all the dates but doesn't give you money or gifts? Then get you the other one that's going to give you money and gifts. If he doesn't want to give you money and gifts and pay for on the date, he's paying to be seen out in public with you. So basically, if he's not giving you money to pay bills, you can get another one at the same time. When you're hungry, call him up. When you want to go to a nice restaurant, call him up. When you need your bills paid, call the other one. All right? That's all you got to do. How to answer why you're single. That your fiance moved out the country. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how. Oh, my ex-fiance moved out of the country and I was not going. They don't, and say, yeah, because, I have family here and I'm just not ready to make that leap to move into a different country. So we parted mutually and, we're still friends. Just lie. That's all you got to tell them. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all know what? I'm gonna write another book, and it's gonna be called. It's gonna be a comedy book. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna let y'all see. Y'all gonna be laughing. It's gonna be funny. Y'all gonna be like, oh my gosh, no, she didn't. Is it okay to live with a guy before marriage? I mean, it's okay if that's what you want to do, as long as you don't turn into a maid that don't wash his clothes and don't cook. Make him do all that. He wants you to be his wife. You gonna put a ring on it, man. You're 26, approached by 86-year-old in rich side of town. Okay, 86-year-old girl. What? It went on 2 dates, and he mentioned student loans. Oh, you mentioned student loans. He didn't offer to pay. What did I do wrong? Girl, he 86. He probably couldn't hear you or remember what you said. So what you need to do is you have to appeal to what affects him. You got to trigger him. Tell him you're paying your grandma's rent or something. It has to be something that you're giving to someone else and you're going without and you're sacrificing. Old people are more likely to give you more money if you're sacrificing yourself to someone else, even if it's a lie. I had to pay my mom's rent. I had to pay my grandma's rent. I had to pay my great grandma's rent. I had to pay, such and such. I'm helping them out so they don't lose their house. I'm struggling. I'm doing the best that I can. And I really, you know what I'm saying? So definitely appeal to their other side. They don't care about no student loans. They be like, you don't even need stupid college anyway. I'm 86 years old and I never used no algebra. No calculus. So they probably don't care. You gotta find something that they care about. Like if they're an animal lover, talk about how you need a surgery for your pet. If they're, old, so how you gotta take care of somebody old in your family. That's all. Appeal to their other side. Not old people don't care nothing about no student loans. Okay. Oh, welcome, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you for donation. Tell them you gotta pay for your fake aunt's, hospital bed or something. Girl, I don't know. If they're 86, you gotta appeal to what 86-year-olds are interested in. Medications, helping old people, hospitalizations, funerals, and things like that. That's what they'll feel sorry for. Not no student loan. All right. Um, will you use okay. Stop responding to the dusty girl. Yes. These dusties um are so dusty. They make dusties look bad. All right. Actually, they make dusties look worse than what I make them look like. I don't even have to do no work. They making themselves look bad today. Okay. Mm-hmm. How do you tell a man you only want to date him if he's rich and generous? By only dating men who are rich and generous. That means don't put yourself in a situation where the man is not rich or generous. And you don't have to tell him that. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And have several streams of income, whether that means having several businesses, several men, several whatever. Always have several. Never lack. Uh-oh, Peaches, sprinkle, sprinkle. You're a virtual pastor with 3 businesses and a 9-year-old interracial marriage. Your man knows he has to maintain our lifestyle or my bags are packed. Amen. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes. Pastor Peaches. Pastor Peaches says if her man don't have her money or her building fund or in the collection plate, he got to go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I believe that. Okay. Pastor Peaches. Yes. Anyway, as it should be. So, Dusty's coming in here. Obviously, they're threatened to. Girl, Pygmisha said no. Everywhere they go, Pygmisha keep saying no. I got to do better. I can't be dating no Dusty. The Bible says a man should provide for his household. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What are your thoughts on husbands, family mocking you on level up mindset? I really don't care what they think. I would never care. They couldn't pay me to care. Well, they can pay me to pretend to care, but I still wouldn't care really. I'm just gonna get my money and keep moving. Keep it moving. Like you can't. They couldn't pay me to care. I only could pay me to pretend to care. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Somebody said go patch up your air mattress bed. Little Peaches, you so silly. Duct tape on sale at the Dollar Tree, 50% off. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Your dating range is 19 plus. How much should I expect from guys that are students? Nothing. Just to pay for the meal that he takes you out on, and it's probably not going to be expensive. If you're dating somebody your own age, they should at least be able to pay for your dates and give you gifts on major holidays. Okay? If you willing to do that. Thank you so much, Shira. Just turned 24. Level up and notice the difference. First time men of means are coming up to me and not Dusty. It works, ladies. Uh-oh, Neri. Thank you, girl. Well, good luck, Sparkle Sparkle. Yes, get your money. Thank you, Norma, for the super sticker. How do you stay? Okay, Wilkin. How do you stop your sister's husband from disturbing me, even if he offers lots of money to have sex? I don't want money to move out of their house. Blackmail, Sparkle Sparkle. Get them on recorder and then blackmail them. There you go, Sparkle Sparkle. Sound like the color purple to me. Me and you was never part. Girl, tell Silly what happened and have some evidence. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Except blackmail him this time. Blackmail mister. Have some proof. Get your money. See, they're gonna get half in that divorce. All right. Women receive and only receivers are in this live. Yeah, women receive. That's right. Sprinkle me, sprinkle, sprinkle. If men want to receive, tell them to bend over. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. I'm serious. That's sad, huh? Any man over there defending men receiving, we already know what y'all really want to receive. And that's perfectly fine. Be who you are. But don't be mad at us. Don't be hiding in the closet forever in your dusty disguise. All right. You know, most people like older guys because they're not soft and they don't have their hands out. They're not bent over. They're not asking a woman for much of anything. That's why women like older guys. Women would rather deal with an old man than deal with a young guy bent over thinking he the prize with his hand out at rent time. All right. Men know this. That's why they're so upset that women are going for older guys and richer guys because nobody sees them, these dusties, as men. They see them as gay for pay, pawns, broke. Because let's be serious. Most of y'all dusties who ain't got no money would literally be gay for pay. I promise you. Most of y'all dusties who don't have a car, who don't have a job, who still lives at their mom's house, who smoke weed, who are probably addicted to smoking weed. If somebody offered you a large sum of money to bend on over, you take it because that's how broke and desperate y'all are. Y'all really don't want to be broke. Y'all just don't want to do better. So this is why a lot of women are turned off by how feminine these guys are that think they're the prize, that don't want to be a provider, that don't want to do much, because that's how y'all are acting. Y'all are acting like y'all want to be the women. Y'all are acting like y'all want to get bent over. Y'all are acting like y'all want to put on a dress and prance around. That's how y'all sound to me. It's like very disturbing. It's sad because a lot of you young guys are strong. Y'all have the potential. Y'all have internet at your fingertips. Y'all have the potential to have several streams of income, but won't even get one or won't even get two. I just want to get up here and talk trash about people because y'all can't do better for yourselves. Y'all are so wrapped up in excuses that y'all can't even be the man that y'all are born to be. It's sad. Literally sad. Women got to go get old men from other countries, men from other walks of life, on a men who are old, senior citizens, a man that don't even speak English, just to find a real one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-oh. How to switch gears when you're over emotional in the relationship before? Stop caring and only care about your money. Oh, Neri, sprinkle, sprinkle. Also help a friend with your advice. It worked. Oh, thank you, Neri. I'm glad it worked for her. Put the focus on the money and stop caring. Unless they care about you more than you care about them, then it ain't worth it. Okay. Have I looked at my husband? I see my husband every day. Mm-hmm. He looks like all bills paid, sir. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. The opposite of dusty. You said, why do black women date down? It's because of their weight. No. I think because of dusties who don't make themselves better men, that they have a lack to choose from unless they date older. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Unless they want to date someone in the closet, bisexual, or just as feminine as they are, they have to go older if they're going to date black men. If you're going to date black men, date much older, much, much older. Don't date these young things out here wearing skinny jeans and bending over and talking about 50-50. Don't do it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't date these dudes that would literally be gay for pay for a pair of Jordans. Okay, don't do it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Yes, my husband looks like all bills paid. Have you seen him? He don't look like Dusty. He ain't ever spent the night on an air mattress. He don't live with his mama. He got several streams of income, and he looks like all bills paid. And he looks like his wife don't work. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Show him. Go find my old videos. You got to be a member to see it. Sign up for the membership. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I'm going to get paid either way. Yeah, I want to see him. Go sign up for the membership. He's on the videos. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You say he looks decent and not bad looking? Exactly. All I see is all bills paid. I don't look at looks for men. That's very feminine. If I'm supposed to be the attractive one in the relationship, not the man. If I don't look better than my husband, I did something wrong. If my husband looked better than me, then he's gay for paying. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. He said he's actually not ugly. I don't know why another man is checking out my husband unless there's something he ain't telling us. Darius. Something you ain't telling us? If you don't, I'm sorry you don't find my husband attractive, Darius. I'm so sorry. He's not for you. This man been talking about how my husband looked for the last 20 minutes. That's all I'm gonna say. We know you gay, Darius. It's okay. Gay for pay, gay either way. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You come out the closet, come on back. We're gonna celebrate. All right. We'll throw you a rainbow party. Then you can finally get out your own way. That's why I've been dusty for so long. I really didn't want no woman. That's why I wasn't paying. I didn't have the motivation to get up till I saw that booty on another man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just say you gay, sir. That's all you gotta say. We'll throw you a party. Come on back. We'll throw you a rainbow party, Darius. I know James ain't your type. Now we know. Hope you find your type. Sprinkle, sprinkle. James gonna feel all extra. I'm like, James, this gay dude said you was not his type, but he could not stop talking about you. All right. You said Diddy activity. I don't know. Anyway. Y'all are silly. Bless me for giving the Dusties attention. That's why they come in here. Oh, Z, sprinkle, sprinkle, finally caught alive. Yes. Chat and good baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle, preach. Sorry, y'all. Shera got me in stitches. Yes. Thank y'all. I gotta go. Y'all know that's my timer. I gotta go take care of my motherly duties. Y'all have a great rest of your day. I will see y'all on the next one. Remember, real women don't do 50-50, or if they already doing 50-50, they find a way to slide out of there and get the man to pay the whole thing if he really is a man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.